Morning, everyone. Sorry I missed yesterday's stream. I was kind of busy yesterday with like cleaning up and actually setting up my Switch dock and stuff. But we're back today with, of course, 13 Sentinels. Just in the mystery files. Or like, what was it? We're like 56% into their analysis. Destruction, I went as far as I could go, but apparently I can't unlock anything else until I do Juro Karabe event. Which I think is it's a condition to like further Megumi's story. But we last left off finishing Sekigahara's story. It's been a while, so I forget a bit of the details, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Renya, why are you locked behind such a high hurdle? 'Cause I want to know more about Renya. I can't tell if he's just like trolling everyone or just a jerk. Nah, I just want to run things in order. I want to do Natsuno's story. She's so normal. Well, personality-wise, not really.
This should be a good spot, right? The river's nice and wide. Plus, no one else is around.
Okay, this is after Yuki saved her.
Are you going to summon it right now? Perhaps we should wait until nightfall.
Well, we're going to send it right back, aren't we?
If it's only for a second, then we should be fine.
I want to change the registered pilot of Sentinel number 17 to you, Natsuno.
Wait, right here? Why?
I was previously using Miura's ID. However, the ownership of the ID returned to him.
How does BJ
It's
die?
because I operated Sentinel number 19.
I can no longer pilot a Sentinel.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
In order to shift to the Sentinel, it must receive a new pilot. And this change comes with a price.
Oh, okay.
It will reset the Sentinel's stored memory.
Wait, that's not good.
Then, what do we do?
We'll transfer all data logs to me. If it's done at the same time we change the registered pilot, I should be able to secure the log data.
Good thinking, BJ.
Yeah,
Natsuno,
like thanks for coming in and watching. I'm like, yeah, I took
will be
a break last week since I was like
Right,
traveling,
no problem.
so
I'll be the one
it's
who
been a
pilots
while.
the robot.
Hopefully, I still know
And
what's
I'll fight
going
together
on.
with my pal BJ.
It's been convoluted so
As
far,
long
but
as Nachan
pretty
isn't in
fun.
any danger.
Sentinel number 17 will protect Natsuno.
If anything, I should be the one fighting.
There is another Sentinel for you.
Wait, how?
What did you say?
You must work together and survive.
You know it.
Both processes must be
Because
performed
Yuki uses
concurrently.
like the Gen 4 model. Where did we get another Gen 4 model for her?
Activate.
Okay.
Her Yuki's story didn't really did she even get shot by the nanomachines?
Dang, that was fast.
Now send it back, Nachan.
How do I do that? Huh?
It disappeared.
Does that mean it worked, BJ? BJ?
Oh. This is unfortunate.
You okay, buddy? Say something.
He's no longer with us.
What?
BJ was the only one who could retrieve the log data, but the storage capacity on a scout unit like that is limited.
I figured.
He couldn't store both the log data and his own AI data. So in order to make room for the logs, he deleted himself.
No. No, you're wrong. he's just fooling around. Come on. Wake up, BJ. BJ.
Well, there goes future Mira AI. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay, and that's her cleared. Okay, back to Hijiyama.
Sure.
Oh, Okuno's gonna mess with him so much. Yeah. Both Miras. AI Mira and regular Mira do care about Natsuno a lot.
My Yakisobapon's waiting for me. No, wait. That's not the point. Can't lose focus. I need to find Okino.
Okino, right. Okino, not Okuno.
Noodles
Japanese names
stir-fried
confuse
in
me
sauce.
sometimes.
If I had to guess, Okino must be a cat person.
He seems like a cat
Wow.
person.
Not that that's particularly important to know. So
Okay. To the yakisoba pond. Hijiyama, your priorities are weird. It's like
Now,
Okino and then
where
yakisoba
is
pond.
Okino?
Probably in that order. Although, it's like, since we're not really traveling through time, I wonder if he... Is Natsuno the only one who realizes that? I'm
Just
not sure.
another student. But she's so pale. And covered in bandages. In the tree's shade, she looked more ghost than girl.
That's rude. She's doing her best, okay?
She's no ghost, but she is hauntingly beautiful. As long as I've gotten this close already, maybe... No. This is not the time.
Wow, you're really distracted by pretty girls. Let's see. Well, I don't have any clear direction to go, so we might as well take things in order. Kitty cat.
I know that cat. It's Okino's little friend again.
That kitty is so cute. Does it live at the school?
Oh, is he lucky?
Lucky?
Oh, you know, because he's a lucky cat.
Lucky, is it? A cat of many names, it sounds like.
What's so lucky about him?
You just hang around this cat, and you start finding money everywhere.
Is that...
What? Seriously?
I mean, it's usually like a couple coins.
Oh, so just loose change.
Well, worth a try.
Really?
Let's see what's under the box, shall we?
Wait, no. What was the button for that? X, okay.
No, there wouldn't be any around here.
You never know. You're always in need of money.
Want to grab food on the way home?
I don't know if I have the money.
Okay, to the cafeteria. Do we have...
I don't have any money.
Okay, we gotta look for money before lunch ends. Back to the schoolyard. I guess we could go to the break area then. Huh. That's weird. Like, I'm having internet issues. Like, there should have been a storm this weekend. But, yeah. No, like... Power and internet in my area is kind of spotty because of flood warning.
Karabe-kun, are we on for today? I got somewhere to be.
Well, alright.
Did we see this scene already?
No, there...
Okay, we can't talk to Shu. Okay, back to the walkway it is.
No,
back here? I'm pretty sure it's Okino leaving the money around. It isn't that bad when I can turn down the resolution. Yeah. I don't really have that great of internet. I don't know why I won't go lower than that, though. Let's see. Ryoko's gone, so I don't know where she went. Let's see. And then Kurabe went somewhere too. Okay. I'm just going back and forth. Okay. Gotta look for money somewhere. Wooden school building? That's the old building. Why couldn't we just go from... Okay. I don't see anything to look at. Yeah, those two objectives sounds like him. Okino, where are you? This poor boy needs money. Also, where did the cat go? Kinda wanna chase it. Oh, this is a cat puzzle? Oh, okay, well... Okay, I saw the cat here. It went this way. Did it go to the break area? The shoe's here. No, shoe is gone. Very specific. Okay, yeah. There's no clear sign of where I'm supposed to be going. Because I was at the schoolyard. Okay. Hear about the loose change. Okay, I heard about the loose change. What am I supposed to do with that? Under the box. I know, yeah, Hijiyama said that, like, in the schoolyard, but I don't see a box. Well, time to go hunting for a box. Okay. Odds are it shouldn't be in the cafeteria. A box. There's nothing here. It's the last time we found money. I'm pretty sure Okino left it under the cat food bowl. Oh, was there a box there? Kitty cat. That was a schoolyard. Right. Thank you for, like, helping me, because, wait, I don't see a box. Okay, I'm just gonna reset it, I think. No, I can retry from here. Or is that not okay? Okay. Just go from the checkpoint. We always start in the old building. Looking for Okino, as usual.
Where?
Hear about the loose change. Goodbye, Shinonome. Please don't die, Shinonome. Oh, this... Oh yeah, that... I didn't see anything pop up for that shrine. Oh. That's weird.
100 yen coin. That's a lucky find.
Huh. I don't know why it didn't show up before. Yeah, the wooden shrine thing. Why is that in the middle of campus? Yakisoba pan.
100 yen on me. 150 yen? I don't have the money.
Okay. Right. I thought like 100 yen was off. Okay, back to the schoolyard. I want to know what's going on with Juro and Shu here.
Hey, Karabe-kun.
I have 100 yen on me.
Yakisoba pan or okay, let's just blow it on soda.
Sparkling soda. Sugary and refreshing. So...
Well, we're not getting the pan. Sorry, Hijiyama. Let's go back to walkway, I suppose. Oh, kitty cat. Cat?
100 yen coin. That's a lucky find.
Cat? Okay, now to the break area. Or to the schoolyard. Cat, where are you getting this money from?
Hey, did you see that guy? He was looking under the vending machines. What do you think he was doing?
Maybe he dropped his change?
Oh, what? I wouldn't go digging around for it. That looks so sketchy.
Well, sketchy is Hijiyama in a nutshell. So let's go. Oh, I'm so sorry, Hijiyama. Was I supposed to get that? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have bought the canned soda.
Hey, did you see that guy?
No, there wouldn't be any around here.
Okay. Okay, I could use that. Possibly. You're so out of place in this area. No. No. There he is. Okay.
100 yen coin. That's a lucky find.
Okay, let's grab our yakisoba pad, I suppose. You've waited long enough, Hijiyama. Hijiyama is like a stray cat with Okino feeding him. Which, how is Okino getting funds?
I have 200 yen on me.
Your finest yakisoba pan, please.
Sorry for making you wait, Yakisoba Pan, but it's okay now. Time to dig in. Delicious. Impossibly delicious.
Hijiyama, please.
But of course it is. It's Yakisoba Pan. Noodles.
Okay. Back to Okino. Objective 1 complete.
I don't see Okino anywhere. Is he not at school? Oh. Isn't that one of the Sentinel scout units? Why is this here?
This is not good.
And he's... You're the one from the shrine, where we crossed time.
Did Sekigahara just ditch you after bringing you here?
What's wrong? You can't move? Something's happened. Did Okino get him too? I should get him back to the hideout. Don't tell me I'm going to have to carry him.
Oh, okay. This is leading up to when Sekigahara has Okino copy his brain, essentially.
Okino's cronies? I don't have to run around cleaning up his messes. Stop! Blasted gizmo!
Okino had the benefit of not being accidentally sent to the past. Yeah, Okino's just doing his own thing.
Doing here?
And I don't know why he's not letting anyone know he's alive. But then again, he said he doesn't know who to trust.
I'll take a look. What is this?
What
Hey.
were you thinking, Okino?
What's wrong, Takatoshi?
What's wrong is this core system.
Oh, figured it out, huh?
Okino?
Professor Shinonome found it. Deimos? Really? Everyone knows that's one of the old kaiju survival sims. Even I played that thing all the time when I was a kid.
Don't worry about it.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
I'm just reusing the infrastructure. Environment management code. Relax. We're not gonna get kaiju popping up.
Still.
And hey, faster than building the code base from scratch, right? Come on. You love me, so you can trust me, right?
That's manipulative,
The work's
Okino.
done. We've done all
Hijiyama
we
can't
can
say
for
no
the
to
human
you.
race's future. As long as this colony's life support holds out, as long as I've got even a second more, I'd rather spend it with you.
Tsukasa. You're right. I'd rather be holding you right now myself. I'll see if I can explain it to Professor Shinonome.
Thanks. I love you, Takatoshi.
What is this? That wasn't me, was it?
Kinda not really.
Okino and I were together. In love. It's impossible.
It's weird seeing Okino so forthright.
Hey, what did you just show me? Put it up again.
Here begins my final log.
This isn't the same recording.
Tsukasa's dead. The medical bio kits are no good to me now, so I only got an hour or two left. Why did it come to this? It was all logistical debate over Project Arc, an energy dispute, and Tsukasa. He argued cancel the plan. To divert the energy to life support. If that damn Ogata and his cronies hadn't come armed. No. Too late to point fingers now. Izumi-san shot Tsukasa. So I made him pay. Him and his allies. As for the survivors, there's Professor Shinonome and Ida. They made it out safe. And me. Though, I figure I don't have long left. The hangar's blown out. And the colony's in ruins. It won't even take 20 hours. All we've worked for will be gone. I came here so I could protect people. And now I'll die here. With my friend's blood on my hands. If Project Arc actually goes through. If I actually get to be reborn somehow. I hope I live to protect them. Protect all my friends. My friends. My Tsukasa.
Reborn? Okino was killed? What did I just see?
Yeah, I really do like the voice acting of this game. Okay, nothing left to do here. Are we just gonna abandon Sekigahara?
Why do I have this pit in my stomach? Okino, where are you?
His biometrics unlocked those personal logs. That was this world's Akatsuki-san.
Yeah, I brought him here. Looks like Okino's with him, too.
Okay, Sekigahara knows Okino's alive now.
Okino! Oh, good. You're safe.
Hijiyama-kun? What's wrong? Why are you so worked up?
How much do you know, Okino?
What?
That image. It was definitely Okino. But what even was that?
Something on my face, or...?
You didn't go to school today?
Oh yeah, I skipped to do a little time travel.
Huh?
Where?
Wait, don't tell me. Were you out looking for me at school?
No, not really.
Wait, don't...
Well, I'm glad he's safe. Why is that a good thing?
It's okay,
Why does
Hijiyama.
seeing Okino make me feel better?
So you're still dressing like that?
You!
Whoa there. You move, I shoot.
Bastard must have followed me.
You led me right to Okino's doorstep.
No. You're here to kill him?
Hijiyama-kun, calm down. He's A. Sekigahara. He and I play for the same team. Isn't that right? You've done really well holding on like that. I think I know why you're here. You want what only I can give you. You can drop the gun. I won't run anymore.
It is.
Okino. I need it. Please, help me.
Sure.
The worst thing about it is, like, he doesn't even let Hijiyama know what he's doing, but then again, Okino does his own thing.
You two are... steady?
Hijiyama, please!
What if we are? What does that matter to you?
Okino, stop making him jealous. And oh, Hijiyama. Okay, let's keep going. Pan and Okino.
Damn that Okino. How long is he going to toy with me?
You let him, okay?
I'm not thinking straight myself. Okino's a man. Why was I so scared that Sekigahara would steal him? That damn Okino. That was too far for a joke. Anyway, what was going on with those talking images? If I recall, they said something about being reborn? So
I mean, you guys are all clones, apparently. Yeah.
Is Okino?
I'm not thinking straight myself. Yes, he's not. It's really easy to just mess with Hijiyawa.
No, there...
Hey, Okino.
Right on time.
Okino.
Here's the plan. I need to get some information out of the nurse's office. So I need you to distract the school nurse, Morimura.
Huh?
Just make sure she doesn't get to her office before I'm done. Morimura is wearing a big white coat. Can't miss her. All I need is about 10 minutes.
Hey!
You're a lifesaver.
At least tell me where she is. Okay, then. Just
Okino's
gotta
trying
find
to
her.
sneak into the nurse's office, so I have to keep Morimura occupied in the schoolyard. She should be wearing a white coat.
Okay.
Oh, that must be her.
So can you take care of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, she seems like quite a teacher. I can imagine the boys have a hard time focusing on class.
Now that's done.
Wait.
Yes?
Well, there was an accident behind the school. A student's been injured.
Oh no. Can you help me get them to the nurse's office?
Well, actually... They can't move because they broke their leg.
Oh, that's awful. We'll have to call them an ambulance, quick.
Wait, I mean, their legs mostly fine.
Hijiyawa, you're so terrible at this.
Well, their entire body. They're very scraped.
Yeah, Hijiyama's just winging it.
Come and see for yourself.
You don't even go to this school, do you? I know that uniform. You're from Nigakuri High, aren't you? Are you trying to pull pranks on teachers?
The jig is up.
What year are you? Tell me your name. You're coming with me to the student guidance room. Who's your homeroom teacher? What year are you?
About time for a retreat.
You're coming with me to the student guidance room. Who's your homeroom teacher?
Well, if she's gonna chase after us. Let's... This is a dead end. Why did I run here? Oh, kitty cat!
Oh, that's...
Money, please.
100 yen coin. That's a lucky find.
Sorry, Okino. Hey, Shu. Stuck here again, I suppose. Okay.
Man, the water fountain in the walkway sucks. Like zero water pressure.
Maybe there's some mud in the drain. Wish they'd clean it out.
Okay, time to check that out. The water fountain. I mean, kitty cat's here.
A 100 yen coin. That's a lucky find.
Okay, we got enough for another yakisoba pot. I understand Okino's paranoia, but he could be a bit more helpful for Hijiyama. Well, actually, no, he's feeding and sheltering him.
A 100 yen coin. That's a lucky find.
We could get 2 yakisoba pot.
I have 300 yen on me.
Your finest yakisoba pan, please.
Can I order another one?
I have 150 yen on me. Just one more? No, wait. There's a line between indulgence and decadence.
You can share and pay back
Temperance is a
Okino, you know.
virtue, after all. I should enjoy what I've already got. And then, if there's still more left, well...
I was thinking you could share, but okay.
Yakisoba-pan, but it's okay now. Time to dig in. Delicious. Impossible. I have...
Okay. I really want to give this to Okino. Nope, he ate it. Way to share, Hijiyama. Hopefully Okino got what he needed. We did kind of just ditch Morimura. Whoops. Hope he's not too upset. Or got caught.
Sorry for making you wait, Yakisoba-pan.
Oh, you still had it.
But it's okay now. Time to dig in. Delicious. This place always helps me relax. Some kind of nostalgia, I suppose. The building still smells like it did back then.
That's weird.
Back then, I was just focused on training to pilot the Sentinel. I never imagined I'd end up like this.
Huh. Flashback. Didn't actually expect her to be a flashback at this point. Oh, he still hasn't seen Miura yet in this sector.
What's wrong? You can take a closer look. What do you think? I remember my first time seeing it too. The thrill of it all left me speechless.
So this is the Sentinel.
That's right.
Okino has not told him anything about the kaiju,
Those
what
legs.
his own objective is, or
It's
who's.
like an iron
Yeah,
giant.
so far everything I've been learning about Okino has been from like the other
Like battleships?
other stories.
I don't know much
Like
about the
when
technical
Sekigahara like confronted him
but it uses
because he
an
couldn't trust
electromagnetic
because
field
because
instead of
Okino couldn't trust
gunpowder.
anyone.
1 ton of
And
shells
then-
in a single salvo.
A ton.
When when
just like the main
Hijiyama
batteries
and
on the
Okino
Longbow.
essentially kidnapped Nenji.
And those new flying bombs equipped on its back, they control their own path. Never miss a mark.
The Deimos code.
How is that possible?
But I don't know what Okino wants to do with the
It
Deimos
will
code.
revolutionize war
But
as we know it.
apparently
If
Natsuno
all
has
that's
it.
True, then
I don't know if Natsuno still has it
sounds
though.
like a gift from the gods, or something out of a science fiction novel.
Professor Doji can tell you the specifics. Apparently, it's based on this technology out of Germany. But I suggest you leave the details to the engineers.
Wait, no.
All we need to do is
Juro has
step
to
in
have the
and
Deimos
protect our
code, right?
homeland.
Because he's the
And if
last
I'm
one
not able
who
to, that
contacted
duty will fall to you.
724?
Aren't there any better candidates among the adults? Why did they turn to students like us?
Super manipulative, but he's so fun.
Sentinel's no ordinary machine. It chooses its pilots. You and I were apparently the only viable choices.
Hey, you two.
Oh, 427. Or 426, my bad, yeah. It has been a while, I kind of forgot the numbers.
Kiriko-san.
Why are you here? This area should be highly restricted.
Oh, you know, I'm just delivering documents on the professor's behalf.
It's fine, Keitaro. She's the professor's daughter.
I have permission.
427, yeah. Oh, 427 is... Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember numbers well.
Come with me. We'd better start on your sync connection adjustments. Well, the professor wants to anyway. I'm just the messenger.
Thank you for passing that along, Kiriko-san. Let's go, Keitaro.
Mira doesn't trust him. But Mira doesn't really trust
Since
a lot
I
of
never
people.
went back, Keitaro should have been made the only Sentinel pilot. But nothing in the history books even mentions him. Maybe they couldn't get the Sentinel ready in time.
Hey!
It can't be. It is! If it isn't Keitaro, in the flesh!
Who are you?
Do I look that different?
Professor Doji looks just like Dr.
I never imagined you'd wind up here too!
Well, we don't see him at all.
It's the hair, isn't it? I suppose I can't blame you for not recognizing me. I've been living here for half a year now myself. It's time to grow. Take a closer look. I swear, it's me.
It really is you, Takatoshi-san.
Okay, let's talk a bit more, and then I'll press you on things.
Scratch that. How did you get here? What's happened at home since I've been gone?
Slow down. I can only answer one at a time.
So the Sentinel's a weapon? It's straight. What happened to the Sentinel?
Well, that's actually how I came to this era.
What, through the Sentinel?
It has the capacity to time travel.
What? So it's true. It really is a weapon from the future. Where is the Sentinel? Somewhere nearby?
It is around here, but I can't move it. Shikishima and this era's government caught wind of it too. They've seized the Sentinel.
Dear gods. That damn Okino.
Wait, why?
If I recall.
Why are you like? Well, okay, we'll talk about Pon later, but why Hijiyama?
He didn't want anyone knowing he was here. Best not to go talking about Kiriko Doji either. Are you hungry at all? Come see where I'm staying. I'll treat you to some yakisoba pan.
You blew all your money, Hijiyama.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Well, I blew all your
These
money.
days, I'm in the care of Kurabe's grandchild.
I see. But I'm telling you, you've got to try this yakisoba pan. It's the most delicious food this era has to offer.
Mura likes the
Takatoshi-san,
hamburger.
Have you had the chance to try any
Hamburger.
What is this hamburger?
I have reason to believe it's the greatest culinary invention in history.
This is so cute.
You overestimate your burger, my friend.
So this is why you disappeared. You came here.
What happened after I left?
You escaped as an accomplice to Kiriko Doji. At least, that's what all the reports said.
Nothing doing. Do you think I'm a spy as well?
No chance of that. But, even if you were a spy, you wouldn't face any punishment for it.
What do you mean by that?
There's nobody left in our time to authorize it.
So, we lost the war. Just like in the history books.
It's nothing to do with the war. The monsters destroyed everything.
What do you mean? Explain yourself.
Okay, you're getting the kaiju info from Mura because Okino won't tell you at all.
Hold it, Okino. Keitaro was talking about some horde of monsters. I want a real explanation. Hey!
Okino, please!
This place.
I think it'd be better to show you instead of trying to explain.
Aww. This
So if
isn't
we
gonna
go
be
back
good.
to the 1940s.
So it's true. This shrine held a way to travel across time.
You're coming, right?
Of course.
Then let's get going.
Oh, this isn't gonna be great. Everything's wrecked.
Everywhere here. It's the same thing. Tamao-san's house should have been around here. Not that you can tell with it like this. It's just like Keitaro said. There's not a soul in the factory, or the bunker. Doesn't look like there's anyone around here either. You'd think this place was hit by one of the air raids, but there isn't even a single body. No sign of any international aid or intervention.
Because Japan wasn't the only one hit. If I had to guess, this is the state of the entire world.
Oh, Okino doesn't know about the bubble we're in. That's interesting.
What are those? That's them then? The ones you've been talking about?
Yeah, they're all Deimos. Destroyers of worlds.
Did these monsters eat everyone?
They don't eat. The people have all been captured. Thanks to a buried UFO. Well, a saucer.
A saucer?
That's what the Deimos are after. Their goal is to break through to that giant underground saucer. Specifically to get in contact with its tech. That triggers the saucer's shifter, which teleports civilians. As to where they go, or why the Deimos do it, we don't know.
So my mother, and Tamao-san, these things took them away?
Why did it make the Deimos look so evil? Just, I guess to contrast? I don't know, but like... Isn't the point of them making contact with the saucer to teleport everyone is just to reset everything?
The land in 1985 should be...
But I suppose that's not fair to these clones then, since it's just erasing their lives.
These are parallel worlds?
I'm impressed you even know the concept.
Used to borrow Keitaro's science fiction novels.
At the very least, there's one thing we know for sure. This reality and the other aren't connected by causality.
No, because they're just next to each other.
If this is a nightmare, I want to wake up. Just looking at this, it doesn't feel real.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't.
I guess that's getting Okino thinking. Because from Shu's story, we already know that, yeah, no, everything is in a bubble. The rest of the world doesn't exist. Okay, Hijiyama. Sure. I actually think the Deimos designs are pretty cool. The G-molars are just trippy. I like looking at their, like, weird armor thing.
What am I supposed to do now? If I'd been there, before my homeland lost everything, if I'd fought in the Sentinel, maybe we'd still have some hope left.
No, it'd be only you and Mura against a bunch of Deimos.
Gone. But he might still know something. I feel so powerless. In the end, all I can do is rely on him.
The G-molars look like they're squatting. A bit, yeah.
Noodle. He's telling me about all these things, but even I know this is all over my head. How do I make a difference? Is it even possible? So this...
Okay. Back to scrounging for money.
Where is Okino?
Do I want to have him, like, talk to Megumi? Well, Megumi already shot him in the arm. There's no change here, I don't think. Kitty cat. No kitty cat. Yep, there's nothing here. The weird thing about this, like, change puzzle is, like, it's not as obvious. Hey, Renya. Of, like, when you're supposed to use it, because it doesn't, like, glow red. Oh, we caught Renya's attention.
Hold it right there.
Okay. I figured he wouldn't let us pass.
certainly don't take pride in your appearance.
Rude.
That's all I have to wear.
Do we really have students like you at our school? I've never seen you around. What school do you attend?
Can't mind his own business.
I've never seen you around.
Not feeling great?
That obvious.
What happened?
I looked at the wrong textbook. I was studying for the wrong subject the whole night.
Well, that sucks.
That happens. And of course, the teacher just had to call on me. So a total trash fire.
Never had that happen to me before, but that's unfortunate. Okay, to the break area. Renya, please, leave me alone.
Yet? That's a lucky find.
Hey, Shinonome.
Oh, wait. This isn't what it looks like. Please wait.
What? You just found cash. It's
Really,
fine.
It's all a misunderstanding.
What misunderstanding?
I guess it wasn't a misunderstanding at all.
What is a misunderstanding? You just picked up a coin. The Yakisoba Pan angel is Megumi? Because Megumi gave him Yakisoba Pan. Okay. I don't know. Megumi's weird. Who's the most... No, okay. Only Tomi's the most normal. But she can't hide the fact that she's not from this area. Okay, Gouto. This is gonna look really bad in front of Gouto.
Really? What exactly are you doing? I've never seen you around.
Just...
What's got you all nervous?
I just don't want to
Oh,
miss the show tonight.
Miwa.
Oh, so that's it. I was wondering why you've been missing practice. What's the show?
It's midnight meow meow.
That seems
I'm just a big
questionable.
fan, you know, back to front.
Oh, right. That show with the pop stars.
Okay.
Something wrong with that?
I mean, it's fine, but
How do I distract Ren?
Hold it right there.
Okay.
Gouto-senpai!
Thank you.
Sorry. I remembered something I have to do.
Thank you, Miwa.
Oh, he's gone.
100. That's a lucky find.
Always useful. Thank you, Miwa. Oh, I still want to know what happened to her after Tomi's story.
I have 200 yen on me.
Your finest yakisoba pan, please.
Oh yeah, Ryoko is pretty justified.
Sorry for making you...
Okay. Okay, no Okino. But we are drawing a lot of attention. Way too much attention.
That's a lot.
Thank you, kitty cat. Hey, Tomi.
So I'll see you at the usual place later? Yeah, I get it.
How do you know Okino?
I'll see you later.
Who was that just now?
Nobody, okay? It's fine.
Oh.
Oh, right. I should probably tell you. I'll be late getting home again tonight.
You've been gone every night for a while now. Where have you been going? Tokisaka Shrine?
You don't need to know.
Hey.
Go ahead and get yourself dinner. Don't wait up for me, okay?
I shouldn't right now. After sundown, I'll wait for him at Tokisaka Shrine. No point just sitting around waiting for him. I'll have to kill time for a while. That damn Okino. Is that what this money was for? Just a bribe to appease me? No, I'm getting too worked up about this. Damn his allowance. I can spend this all right now.
But we already got our yakisoba. Okay. Another one. You can't eat away your feelings, Ichiyama. How many did you get? Let's not get some soda. I want to see what you think about these other drinks. Milk coffee.
It feels like he's hiding something.
Apple juice?
What was Okino planning with that girl?
Can I leave yet? Okay, no. I guess... You had 3 sandwiches and 3 drinks just... That's way too much food.
Something's going on with him. I can tell.
And a 4th sandwich. Where are you keeping these?
Oh no. What time is it? I need to hurry over to Tokisaka Shrine.
"16 and indestructible." Essentially, yes.
I can't believe I overslept. It's so late.
What do you mean you were
2 of them
eating?
must be long gone by now. Well, no choice. I'll wait here and confront them when they return. Ogata.
Oh. Hey, Hijiyama. You remember all that shit you put me through? Cause I sure as hell do.
Now that I think about it, I don't know how you escaped, but I see how it is. You came looking for another black eye.
Try it. See what happens.
Ogata-kun, aren't we here to look for Kisaragi-san?
Oh, yeah, Kisaragi was
Yeah,
meeting
okay,
with someone. Apparently it was Okino.
Don't have time for this. Sorry to disappoint. We'll dance some other time.
And that's your decision to make, huh? Selfish bastard.
The hell are you doing here anyways?
I'm looking for Okino.
What happened to him?
This is just what I heard from Sawatari-san, but according to her, Kisaragi-san's been going out to meet some guy lately.
She what? Just the 2 of them?
Must be that girl from this afternoon.
Yeah, I did get
So
up to this point with
Okino you're looking
Juro.
for. Is that Tsukasa Okino?
What? You know him?
Not exactly.
Because this is where we find Android Tomi.
So that's who Kisaragi ran off with. Got a feeling I know where they went too.
What? How?
She mentioned something about it.
By the way, do you know how to work this time travel business?
Oh. You don't know either?
Oh, Android Tamao, yeah. Yeah, I'm missing all the details.
Did you have to take the same hiding spot? It's too hot over here now. Move over there.
Shut it. If it's so damn stuffy, then you take a hike. God damn it. Sick of all these mosquitoes.
Android Watson. She was so strange.
Well, Karabe already went home. But I ain't leaving until I know what's going on here.
Same here. The way things are, I feel like I don't know anything anymore. So, this girl, Kisaragi, what kind of relationship do you two have?
She's, you know, a friend.
A friend, huh? Okino hasn't been wearing the dress lately. Did he drop it for the sake of getting close to her? Maybe you weren't the person I thought you were, Tsukasa Okino.
Shh. They're coming.
How could you tell, Nenji?
Seriously, I'm not lying. I know I saw that image pop up.
I know. The access logs confirm you got in. The question is, why didn't we get a response?
The Devil Tsunsun Squad. Yes, they are.
Okino!
Hey, idiot, don't just jump out.
Ogata? What the heck are you doing here?
Shut up.
Where'd Karabe go?
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you a little jealous? That's totally it, right?
Please. Get jealous over you.
Is that what this is about? You got jealous?
Don't be ridiculous. I was just
worried about you.
Oh, I guess he did freak out and go, oh, poor Juro.
Anyway.
I mean, heck, if something had happened to you.
Moron.
I want to know how to save everyone. If there's a way, then tell me.
I understand.
I'm surprised Nenji just let Juro go off by himself with how freaked out Juro would be.
Enough to save everyone, but
poor Juro, he's such a nervous wreck.
At least. I'll tell you all I know. It's getting late. You should all go home.
Huh? Come on, Okino, you kidding me?
Oh, come on. I'll explain everything on the way back. So walk me home, please.
Damn it. You got off easy this time, Okino.
You're such a good boy, Nenji.
Now, we'd better get going.
To where?
The Tower of Knowledge. That's where it all starts.
What is that? Where is that? Oh, okay. You call this the Tower of Knowledge? Yeah, no. Juro was gaslit by himself? His own nanomachines?
I told you about this before.
It's not good.
We're inside the buried UFO.
So this UFO, somewhere deep underground?
Let's see. First, you'd better take a look at this.
I know that shoreline.
That's Ashitaba City in the middle. And 300 meters below the surface, we have this.
The saucer.
Around 30 kilometers in diameter.
That's gigantic. So this is what the Deimos have been chasing?
Exactly. The UFO's also in Sector 5, which means it's also buried there in 1945. The people there disappeared when Deimos came into contact with it. Same as in my time. But there's only one left, still fully functional. And that's the one in 1985.
We know there's a pattern to the attacks. 40-year gaps, going chronologically backwards. Then why has nothing happened in 1985? Why skip that year and go straight to my time?
That's actually pretty sharp. Especially for you.
Someone had the code there?
It's because 1985 is kind of an outlier.
Wait, what?
Someone in that time has the decode control
Oh,
key.
okay.
In other words, that'd be the one sending commands to the Deimos. That's why they never mounted a full attack. They just went straight to Sector 5. Sector 4 will be the final target on their list, which means 1985 will be our last line of defense.
So in the end, we can't stop the commands?
Well, you already know the situation. We have no idea who's actually summoning them. Even then,
Yeah,
killing the
because
source
that was the
would be
first time I ever heard
meaningless.
this place called the Tower of
Someone else would just
Knowledge.
start broadcasting the signal.
Because everyone else just calls it the
Anyone
UFO.
implanted with the inner Lossiter
Or the
is a
saucer.
candidate.
Because it's what it
Any
is.
one of them can be the Deimos' wayfinder.
So even I might be...
Yeah. Even you could be the one luring them to us.
So why do we have it in the first place? Who modified us with that inner Lossiter? Is that what they wanted? To destroy the world?
Like I said, there's still a lot we don't know. Besides which, it's this UFO that's abducting people. We don't know much about the inner Lossiter, but it's general use information technology from 2188. It's got that decode sending out commands, but that's comparatively a very minor part of its function.
Oh, it's not a UFO by definition, considering we'd never seen it fly.
Something else is eating up over 80% of the inner Lossiter's processes. Some totally unrelated function, nothing to do with the decode. I tried to find out what function the system's prioritizing, but I don't know. None of this makes sense. The data throughput of the decode isn't that much. It basically just needs to maintain a link to the person commanding the Deimos and access 3 locations at regular intervals. One of the access points is the mainframe of the UFO, Universal Control. Might have to do with the reason people disappear. I'd need more data to know for sure. The second point of access is Sector 1. The automated factories in the year 2105. The factories weren't destroyed when they attacked. They're using them to manufacture more Deimos. That's where the Sentinels were created too. And the final access point, by my guess, would be the thing Tomi Kisaragi saw. Some kind of satellite in orbit. And from its data banks, they're pulling blueprint data for the Deimos themselves.
Tomi saw a satellite? I'm gonna have to do more of Tomi's story then.
Are we any closer to saving the world?
It's a long shot, but if I can figure out this UFO and the orbital contact point, it's possible we can bring back the people who disappeared. But yeah, it feels like I'm still overlooking something. Something a bit more fundamental.
Hypocrisy? Renya, why do you have an event like that? Okay.
Well, well.
Yeah, we learned about universal control here. And... okay, but we saw Miwa. So how did we save Miwa? Wait, no, Miwa's here.
In the far-off future. She...
Oh, poor Yori. Still sleepy.
Usami-chan, I've been meaning to tell you. I found a cafe with some amazing-looking cakes. Shall we go there after school?
That's the same thing you said before we left.
Hmm? You've been acting strange today.
Miwa doesn't exist, does she?
We went to the ruined future. You really don't remember?
You said that this morning, too. I've never heard of ruined future. What kind of shop is it?
You're not real. That's sad.
Oh yeah, we went way deep underground. You were freaking out. You've got to remember that, right?
Underground? You mean the downstairs food court at the mall?
No. She doesn't remember a thing about what just happened. That's not something you can just forget.
So universal control just remade her?
Were rewritten, as if she never went there at all. The school marked us absent those days, but she's acting like she's been here the whole time. It's crazy. Did that underground computer...
But like in their universe, I guess outside of like the main 15 characters who are supposed to be important, everyone else is just a simulation.
Hey, I'm glad you remember at least. Miwako has no memory of the whole ordeal. To her, it's like nothing ever happened.
Okay, and this is where
And
Nenji
Shinonome-senpai,
was
she
relooping
doesn't
in his
even
head.
remember my face.
So that's what Sekigahara meant about being managed. Damn.
If that's true, then everyone here's in the same boat, right? My mom, the people of my city, maybe they're all hidden somewhere, being monitored. It all comes down to that underground computer. I bet it has the answers. I'm gonna go back there.
What? Dude, are you crazy? The place is crawling with androids.
I'm pretty good at hiding.
Dumbass, you'll die. Besides, how the hell do you plan on getting there?
If we use the gate again, we can return to that era.
Do you even know how?
I don't think Morimura would be much help. And Shinonome-senpai, she was looking at me real suspiciously. Oh, I know! Sekigahara-kun! I'll find him and...
Calm down. Just think about it for a sec. You really want to mess with that thing? Shit's dangerous. And you know, if you get stranded again, you might be stuck for good.
I guess when you put it like that, maybe you've got a point. I should slow down and think a little. But still... Now that I think about it, why do you care? Don't tell me. You're worried about me that much? Am I really that important to you?
Oh, shut up. Go ahead and die for all I care. It's just...
Nenji.
I'd feel pretty shitty being the one who let you do it.
Huh. So that's how it is. So... what? You want me to just sit on my ass until something happens?
I get it, alright? We'll think of something together. Just don't go rushing off on your own.
Okay, is everyone around? Cause, okay, there should be... Yep, there you go.
Well, look what we got here. Ogata, most punchable face in the city. I think it's about time we settled our shit.
Hey now! Come on, you're fighting again? Stop that!
Hey, stay out of this, idiot.
It's actually so sweet that Ogata regretted how this conversation ended so much. Yeah.
Didn't know you were into elementary
Because
schoolers.
Tomi doesn't want him getting into trouble.
Messed up, man.
But like, Wajima did insult Tomi.
You want to say that again? Say it to my face. Come on.
Oh god. It's okay, Nenji. You're a good kid. You just need to
What you deserve.
control your temper a bit. Although Wajima doesn't make things easier. Okay, but what was their actual fight about then?
Whatever you want. I can't keep waiting around like this.
They didn't actually get into a
Something
fight.
together. You're right. Keep your word next time, dummy.
Okay, he did get distracted, so it's okay, Toby. He relived this moment quite a few times.
Another day, another waste of time.
I wonder if Android Tamo's in there right now. Probably? Most likely.
There has to be a gate here somewhere. Was it all just a weird dream? Oh, stop it, me. If I start to doubt myself, it's all over. I've got a lot more investigating to do. When we arrived, the gate was right here. If I stand here, I should be able to go back. At least, that's what I think. But what do I do to get it to show up? Maybe there's a switch somewhere. Huh?
Cool. Oh no, someone's jumping.
Here we are, 1985. Do you
Okay.
know what you have to do?
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd be questioning my sanity. It's so absurd, my head's going to burst.
You can head back
Shout
and rest
opens
up.
his, but Yori's a strange case. It doesn't help that
I
she's
won't be going
another version of
I just need to ensure
Morimura.
Chihiro Morimura doesn't find out. Time to pull a few tricks on the gate and cover our tracks.
See you.
I saw that. Finally found my inn. So, you there. You seem to be able to access the gate.
Who are you?
Tomi Kisaragi. And you are Okino-kun. A guy who doesn't want to be caught by Morimura. Right? Now then, won't you do something for me? You don't have much of a choice.
Blackmail! Oh, Tomi's my favorite. Okay. Idol in orbit. Cool.
Let's go.
Now we can figure out how the idol gets into that satellite, I suppose. Unfortunately for the battle side of things, the satellite is gone for 14 hours?
Those
A long
government
time.
spooks are keeping an eye on me. At this rate, they could just take me away and nobody would ever know.
Don't just throw your bag to the ground like that.
Yuki Inaba was right about everything. Back in wait. So she was watching me this whole time? On behalf of that shady outfit? Is that why she approached me at all?
Yeah, I remember like Tomi's one of Tomi's earlier storylines. She's just looking for blackmail for Shikishima, the corporation, and I'm just like, how
So
even?
bad after all. So she's been monitoring me this whole time? She's actually some secret
Yuki
service
didn't
government
have a
spy?
choice.
That's crazy. Also, not gonna lie, weirdly hot.
Shoo, please. Well, Tetsuya's watching him now.
Please help me.
Okay, Miyuki.
He knows I'm here now. He's going to try to have me eliminated.
Ida?
What? Wait, what do you mean, eliminated? There's so much I still don't get here. I need a real explanation.
I know, but I had to hack my way in to reach you. My connection won't last long.
When you say he, you mean Tetsuya Ida?
Yes,
Why is he after you?
because I'm helping you. I was right. He's trying to reset Project Ark.
He wants to reset it. What would that do?
The world would be destroyed by kaiju.
That's what Shinonome want, or like adult Shinonome wanted.
They want to restart this world from the beginning. They've done it before. And a reset
Shu is a bit obnoxious, but I want to know like the stuff between him and Ida.
You're talking about kaiju now?
You've already seen them.
You mean those things in my dreams?
The Sentinels were built to fight those kaiju, to defend the world you call home.
So it's just space beyond the enclosure walls. That means we're in some huge spaceship, right? Why does all of this exist? Why cover up the truth?
There's a supercomputer hidden below your town. We call it Universal Control. It has led you to believe you live in Japan, in a certain historical era.
Why?
Possibly to make your lives easier. Possibly to make you easier to manage. Even I couldn't tell you the real reason.
So why are you trying to help us?
You still don't know who I am. You and I have met many times in your dreams.
Wait, what?
Oh, that song from my dream. You don't mean you're...
You finally realized this is how I got past Universal Control. I sang on an inconspicuous broadcast with all my heart, just like I used to.
Kisaragi.
Yes, it's me, but a different Tomi Kisaragi from the one in your world. I'm not human anymore, just data on a computer. But that's exactly how I can still help you.
So, you got yourself uploaded? Somehow?
She's been reaching out to me, using my TV set to break through the walls that separate us.
Oh, sorry. I should have picked it. Hida twice, but...
The Tomi Kisaragi who has no body
but
left.
What?
Just a mind inside a machine.
Yeah. And yeah, because 4261 was gonna ironically have Ida delete her. At least Ida was like sharp enough not to.
Oh no. He's at Sector 3's terminal. Help me, Shukun. If we don't stop him, he'll erase me.
Oh, and that, wait, but I thought Ida wanted to bring her...
I hid
Ida.
Sentinel in...
Hey, no, come on! Don't leave me hanging like this! She's gone. What happens if I go there? Can I really make a difference? I can already tell this is gonna be a huge mess. Nope. Nope. A girl has asked for my help. I can't just run away from this. I'll go, and I'll figure out the rest when I get there.
Any sudden moves and I shoot.
She didn't know me why.
The door was locked. How did you get in?
I broke the lock.
With that gun?
There was an agent too. I put him to sleep.
Yeah, are you going rogue? Are you going against... That's not like you.
Oh, right. You were at the park with him. Are you with the shady spy bureau too?
Yes.
So, what do you want with me?
I need your Sentinel.
My Sentinel?
Call it here.
That's a thing I can do? I have no idea how. Senpai, I'm sorry, but I've got something I need to do.
You want me to shoot you?
I have to go stop Ida.
Oh yeah, Inaba Rabbit.
Huh?
I actually don't know what song... It's probably one of the songs in this game's soundtrack, but... Don't know which one.
Past the tunnel?
Yeah, that's where the Sentinel's hidden. Apparently.
That's some Sentinel. It must weigh hundreds of tons. How does it fly in the air? But what I really don't understand is how you controlled it without any problems. Piloting a Sentinel damages you, like what happened to me. So most people can't operate them.
Shouldn't Nomi not know about the Gen 4s? Well, she is using a Gen 2.
That stuff to you? You know, it's not too late to turn back.
It is too late.
Easy, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna give up now. A girl's in trouble. You know where you're going, don't you, Senpai?
There are 2 terminals that have been analyzed so far. Sector 1 and Sector 3. But we can only get into one of them. That'd be the terminal in Sector 3.
Not really sure I'm following here.
Mr. Ida was supposed to take me with him.
Seaside Vacation.
But he took Takamiya-san instead.
Yuki-chan? What's he planning with Yuki-chan?
He needed biometric ID from one of us. It's the only way he can access the terminal. But now he's put the gate into lockdown. That means a Sentinel's the only way to shift in.
It's just up ahead.
Wait, is the passageway blocked again, or is it still unlocked? Oh, nope, okay. Into the weird void.
Are you okay?
What is this place?
The outer walls of the spaceship, I guess.
It's a spaceship? What are you talking about?
Oh, whoa,
Is that the same song during that,
It's a long story.
the boss wave? No, the 10th wave of Area 2?
Like this in a
Before the satellite disappears with, Yuki in it?
Let's look for the Sentinel.
Because I just thought it was cool.
It's really here.
Slightly out of place, but it was a really nice song playing during that battle.
Yuki and Aba hid it
Yeah,
here.
it was a really good song.
So, now what?
Well, activate it.
Yeah, but how?
How did you do it before?
I don't know, it just kinda happened.
He doesn't remember getting shot in the face. What was it, the face?
What about your activation switch? You should have one somewhere on
I'm a
your
cross-reference.
A switch?
Where nanomachines were shot into you. That's where code was injected into your system. So that should be where your switch is.
Oh yeah, I got shot. I think she got me right around here?
Swipe across it. See if that starts things up.
Here goes nothing. So I just swipe it, like this?
Got shot in the ear. Megumi, how are you aiming these shots?
Okay, I see you. So yeah, I'm in. But for something so big, well, this cockpit looks like a single-seater.
If it shares design elements from number 14, there should be a maintenance hatch somewhere. From there, I could set the shift destination.
Okay, let me look. I found it. I think.
Where is it?
In the back. How's it looking down there?
I've set the shift destination. Now you just need to confirm it.
Okay, here we go. This thing better not let us down.
I also don't know Ryoko's goal, besides hunting for 426.
What happened here? It's like a world after an apocalypse. That's Sakura High. It looks a lot like where we live. No, it's in ruins. But that is our city.
We were in Sector 4. What you're looking at is Sector 3.
Okay, so there really is more than one enclosure.
I feel like Ryoko is an Ava reference. She gives me a lot of Rei Ayanami vibes.
Looks like we'll fit right through. I guess we're going down.
Just the emotionless devotion to a sketchy person.
Yuki! Freeze! Any closer and I shoot her.
So, found a way through on Shu Amiguchi's Sentinel? I suppose this is because I chose Takamiya-kun over you. Those emotional impulses of yours really do try my patience.
Yes, but Shinonome is much more impulsive compared to Rei.
That's not why, Mr. Ida.
There's literally no reason to wear bandages for any other reason. Yeah, she's been wearing those bandages the entire time.
Back in my dream. Miyuki Inaba needs my help. I have to stop Ida somehow, or else he's going to erase her. It doesn't matter. I don't care what group Yuki-chan's wrapped up in. I'm going to save her. You're Tetsuya Ida, huh? I know about you. I've seen a lot of your past. Well, that's inconvenient. She's still transplanting memories then. Well, I know you too. Perhaps better than anyone else could. After all, I've known you all your life. Ever since I dropped you off as a newborn.
Wait, what?
Dropped me off? I placed you into the Amiguchi family as a child. Then, you're saying... You are genetically identical to me. You are Tetsuya Ida.
So, same thing with Yori then.
Yuki-chan's got nothing to do with this. Let her go. I'm afraid she's a vital part of the process. I need her biometrics to access the computer. You should know this is partly your fault. Up until now, I had simply been borrowing your ID. But then you had to go and access your Sentinel. Which
He kidnapped himself and gave himself to a rich family. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Oh, Miyuki Inaba said something about this. She She said she knew me through my ID. Probably because he's the one she was trying
Probably had to, like, manipulate using universal control for the family to just accept Shu into it or something.
Yuki-chan.
If that's possible.
Don't worry. We're gonna get you out of this.
Amiguchi.
You have feelings for Yuki Takamiya, I take it?
Yeah. I love her.
You know,
Out of
under any
nowhere,
other
and I don't get it
circumstances,
at all.
it'd be fascinating. Genetically identical, but our experiences made us very different people indeed.
You're kind of an excessive creep, Ida.
There is nothing you can do to change this.
Obsessive? Yes, obsessive.
Miyuki Inaba.
Ida-kun.
So here you are at last. Your singing gave you away. I recognized it instantly. I'm still your biggest fan, believe it or not.
Ida-kun, please. Think this over.
He's the only character in this game
the two of us.
you think is truly irredeemable? He seems like it.
I'm afraid you're the one who's mistaken.
Even after AI told him to, like, stop, he still didn't.
Or do you have some other option to share?
Or asked him to, like, stop.
Even if I did, you wouldn't listen to me. Not the way you are now.
He's never listened to you, unfortunately.
Stop! I won't let you erase her!
Erase her? Please. I love Tomi Kisaragi. There's no need for anything as drastic as that. But I do need to silence her as a precautionary measure.
You can cut off communications, but I'm not going to give up.
I don't need to cut off communications. It doesn't matter where you are. After all, you're a Sentinel AI now.
She's in a Sentinel?
And I happen to have command authorization over the Sentinels. All of them up to number 19.
Ha!
That's impossible.
Joke's on you. Shu has number 20.
I'm in orbit right now. I'm watching this all from the command ship's computer, and I can see everything. I know what'll happen to that whole area. The reset will change everything. It'll all be broken down and rebuilt, but...
Indeed. A new beginning for you and me.
No, you don't understand.
Attention! Emergency protocol. Force shutdown Sentinel number 16.
Don't!
Inaba! Bastard!
She'll be asleep until all of this is over.
I forget whose number is
That's
16.
the last variable.
Is that Tommy's?
I think our work here is done. We're returning to Sector 4. And you're coming with us, Shu Amiguchi. As will you, Shinonome-kun.
I just want to, like, scroll through, like, the menu in order, just to keep track of, like, where I've been and where I haven't.
Hey, really?
That's my girl. We're leaving. Collect the equipment.
I know it makes terrible sense just to remember what's been going on, but, like...
I know what you've really been trying to do.
I really need a way to, like, keep
Back
track
then,
of things.
All those nights in the lab, you weren't trying to bring her back. You wanted to remake Kisaragi the way you wanted her to be.
That's messed up, Ida.
Ida, you think we're the same person? You're nothing like me. I'd never use a girl as some tool.
Little shit! Stop right there!
Don't move.
She didn't know it.
Damn it.
Hamiguchi-kun, hurry.
Right. You hurt Yuki-chan?
Amiguchi. Shinonome!
You can be such an inconvenience. Speaking of...
Amiguchi!
Takamiya-kun, I suggest you come quietly, or Amiguchi will suffer the consequences.
You son of a bitch.
Yuki-chan, don't risk it.
If we could hurry this up...
On it, sir. What?
This is why you don't turn your back on people you can't trust, Ida.
They vanished. Did they shift? Yuki.
Although, where did Ryoko take them? Choose the best version of himself, but he's still scum. I just think he's he really doesn't have much motivation, really.
So that's all set. Then let's do...
I don't think he's scummy. He is a bit creepy, sure. I'm just not very interested in him. I just want to know his relationship with Ida.
Hey, you want to do this yourself? Be my guest.
And I know his relationship now.
He's doing fine.
Yuki-chan, I promised I'd save her. I'm going after her, no matter what it takes.
It doesn't seem as if the director's coming back.
Nope.
Which means it may be up to us to find our way back home. Probably best to work together for now.
So you guys really have no idea how to work all this stuff?
Our intel suggested it's just not possible for us. The only ones with clearance and ability are the special miners. But we'll certainly make an effort.
Can't your robot do something to solve this? It's capable of transporting us across time, correct?
Hell if I know, man. My senpai was the one who set up the time travel. Sure, I can fly the thing, but I'd have no idea how to get us home. How much does your organization know? Do they have any real info on how this place works?
Well, it's a UFO made by scientists of the future. Since before our time, it's been buried here, deep underground.
Okay, so you're basically clueless. Sound about right?
Well, that was some info, though.
Come on, out of the way. This is nothing like my microcomputer at home. Damn it. This doesn't look good. I can't help Miyuki and Aba. I can't even go after Yuki-chan.
The black suits having different personalities is a nice touch. They're not just like regular grunts.
Where'd the console go?
Did it work?
No. It just started moving by itself.
You just pull out a gun? Oh, hey.
Minami?
Amiguchi-kun?
The data unit.
Men in Black.
And that just leads to the final battle? Huh. Okay. Cleared. Ryoko, please.
Sure.
That was sudden. But at least they had BJ to help bring them back. Okay, no, I don't like this.
Easy. Take your time. Do you know where you are? Shinonome-san? Do you know what year it is?
1985.
What's the last thing you remember?
426. He got away from me. I won't let him escape next time.
I see. All right. How are you
I
feeling?
didn't expect Natsuno to show up,
head
though.
really hurts.
That was weird.
Maybe I should keep you here for further observation.
My internal clock just needs a bit to readjust.
You're putting too much of a burden on your nervous system. You need to stop shifting. Do you still have your pills? Make sure you're taking
I don't
them.
like the glitchiness. Pills.
This should make me feel... Mr.
Take those when you're headache. The medicine is you may experience...
As usual.
Why
Anything?
can't we time travel right now? It's only a matter of time. Humans with the...
Okay.
Resource.
I can
If
still...
I get any
Okay. Been saying that a lot.
Surveillance footage?
Oh, right. Surveillance
That's right.
footage.
I saw something important. I can't remember. Maybe I should go look again. It was in Shikishima's underground facility in 2105. I just need to get to the gate.
Well, at least I don't have Renya, like, following me around.
They said the gate's been... What if it's a lie? A way to try and keep me here.
I feel so bad for you. You don't know who to trust.
I don't...
Later, Morimura. Did you ask Sekigahara to kill you? Or did Sekigahara just kill you? Of course it's locked.
I knew it wouldn't work.
What are you doing?
Morimura. Surveillance footage?
I locked the gate. You won't be able to use it.
Of course you did.
It was you. You disabled the gates, not 426.
Stop being ridiculous. You need to take your pills.
I won't let those damn mind-controlling pills screw with my head anymore!
Who told you that?
I saw it for myself. You're trying to mess with both me and Iori Fuyusaka's heads.
She's getting worse.
She as in Ryoko or she as in Iori?
The code that infected the Sentinels in 2064. It separates the nanomachines from the rest of your brain. Your memories will keep disappearing. Those pills you've been taking, they inhibit that separation. They try to preserve the link. But its effectiveness has been gradually decreasing.
No, I won't believe anything you say. Where's Renya Gouto? Are you screwing him up too?
It was you, you know. You were the cause of the infection.
Wait, what?
You inserted the code that 426 created.
Oh no, that was... It's not Ryoko herself, it was the future Ryoko.
It's true.
Gouto. You were conspiring with Morimura this whole time?
I've told you the truth a number of times, but you weren't able to accept it. You couldn't hold on to the memory.
That's a lie. You messed me up with those pills. You made me confused.
It's all there. You just have to remember. The code that infected the Sentinels. DD426. You were the one that gave it to Sekigahara.
Oh.
You're lying.
I'm sorry, Yoko.
Mr. Ida, for you to ask for me personally, I can't tell you how happy it made me.
What do you see in him?
I've been waiting. I need you to look at this.
An interlocutor update? Code DD426.
Wait, what?
The nanomachines within you. There is a flaw in the program. It is inhibiting you from unlocking the full extent of their power. But there exists a code to fix it.
No, it's...
A flaw?
If we implement this, the Sentinel's capabilities will increase greatly. Morimura-san, however, does not agree.
No!
Why?
She believes the Sentinels are more than capable as they are.
Why is she like that? She's always going against you, Mr. Ida.
If only everyone was as understanding as you.
No. When you say that, it's you're not saying understanding, you're saying easily manipulated. Ryoko.
I want us to give this code a try.
She likes rude tall men with glasses and immaculate posture.
And then Morimura-san
I guess, but like...
All you have to
his personality is crud.
Into the Sentinel.
Okay, I'll do it.
Way to go, Ida. You doomed everyone.
An improvement to the Sentinel, huh?
Sekigahara, please.
Ryoko-san, what was Ida talking to you about?
Nothing that concerns you.
Guess I'm still just some kid that lives nearby, huh?
Akon.
A fourth wave is approaching. We need to get ready.
Well,
I'll put DD426 into
time to
number
initiate the
14.
apocalypse.
Or I'll put it into number 15, Akon Sentinel.
Wait, why?
Mr. Ida's right. And now, A-kun will know it too.
You screwed over Sekigahara.
Do you remember? After you shifted, you went missing. It took a long time to get you back. When we finally did, your condition was already terminal. We've been able to keep it at bay with the medication, but the destruction of your memories has already begun.
For you, we tried to reinforce your memories with nanomachines, but it hasn't gone well.
We thought if we let you roam free, that your memories would stabilize.
However, your memories kept failing. It only made you become further detached from reality.
Even still, it is imperative that you remember. Only you can clear the infection within the Sentinels, because only you know the password. We don't have much time. Please. You must remember.
Stop! It's all my fault. It can't be. It's just lies.
You're awake.
Who are you?
Try and remember.
A-kun?
That's right.
I can't remember my name.
Ryoko Shinonome.
Is that my name? It doesn't sound familiar. Oh, right. I need to find... What was I looking for again? I can't remember.
You don't have to anymore. You don't have to look for anything, Ryoko-san. More importantly, how are you feeling?
I feel... good. Refreshed. Peaceful, even.
Maybe it's just not possible.
The nanomachines linked to her memory have all separated. She barely has any memories left.
The memories you implanted in her, what are they?
We did the same for all of you. When you were connected to the learning devices, you gained the knowledge needed to control the Sentinels and the gates.
That's convenient.
Those memories were backed up.
Better than like taking a class or a crash course on it, I
She has her
suppose.
memories of what happened before the incident.
No, not all of them. We only backed up those which pertain to learning.
So all she knows is how to control the Sentinel.
That's
Ryoko-san.
unfortunate.
The password to remove the infection.
Gone, along with the rest of her memories. We can no longer rely on the Sentinels.
So that's it? You're giving up? There is still one way to use the Sentinels.
No. Further exposure to the infection, and there's no guarantee you'll survive.
He's not talking about himself. After everything you've taken from her, it still isn't enough. I won't let you put her in the Sentinel.
No. No, A-kun. Sentinel number 14. It was made just for me. By Mr. Ida. It's my Sentinel.
Ryoko-san.
I won't let anyone else fight for me.
But you barely know who you are. And I can't believe you screwed over A like that. 426 is like super bad at erasing memories. Yeah. With how sloppy he was with Juro. It's hard to believe like he's like some crazy skilled criminal on the loose. Okay. Hopefully you cleared the infection.
Me?
Back to Juro and his nervous breakdown. Breakdowns, I suppose.
That guy, the Shinonome-senpai told me earlier.
Shivo, why are you still here?
Juro Izumi from another world. He transferred his consciousness into an android, so that must have been what I saw. But still, why did it look just like my grandma when she was younger?
She's not your grandma.
Shiba-kun. So, in my... That... Who you saw?
Okay, what can I... Tsukasa Okino.
Hey, Juro.
Let's get out. Or, okay, what do I need to point out to you?
I remember now. You live inside me. That day at the shrine, you jumped out of that robot and possessed me.
What do you think I am, a ghost? I had nowhere else to go. If it were up to me, I would have picked a more welcoming host. You know, we can't have you causing a scene here. You remember when...
Oh, grabbed her bag. Okay. And we need to find Okino. Somehow.
Is she really on my side? She wants to change me back into Juro Izumi.
Ah.
Miss Morimura. Chihiro Morimura. That's right. She's the one I saw in my dream. Excuse me.
Kurabe-kun.
Tell me the truth. I'm actually Juro Izumi, aren't I? The way I am now is something you created.
What's this all of a sudden?
I get it now. The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams. The one I saw on Sumire Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been aware this whole time that Shiba-kun was inside of me? Or rather, Juro Izumi was.
As more and more pressure's put on 426, the less his memory powers work. Because he's panicking and getting sloppy. Yeah.
Screw everything up? I'm not afraid to shut your mouth.
Kurabe-kun?
426. Okay, Shiba.
My dream is actually our teacher. Then Tsukasa Okino must be real too. Where have I seen him before?
Kurabe-kun.
Okay. Shiba's not letting us get there at all.
That's right. There was a guy standing by the vending machines earlier. He looked just like Tsukasa Okino.
Right, we kept seeing Okino there. Okino, please. The Deimos code. I think it's in Juro.
You're Tsukasa Okino, right?
You must be mistaken.
You even sound like him. You were in that UFO with Juro Izumi, right?
You're not making any sense. Sorry, but I don't have time for this, if you'll excuse me.
Wait! The UFO wasn't the only time. I know I've met you somewhere else. That's right. I remember now.
One loop ago.
Prisoner E426.
Okay.
Face forward. The drug has been administered. The perp cannot fight back. Do not be alarmed. It is safe to enter. Prisoner E426, look up while we're speaking to you. Or would you rather bear the brunt of the electric chair?
So this man's the culprit?
He's a murderer. He bombed Shikishima, killing countless people. We managed to catch him, but his identity is still unknown. Furthermore, his testimony makes no sense. That's why I've requested your assistance. The name's Onishi. I'm in charge of this investigation. I appreciate your help. Mr. Tsukasa Okino.
Tsukasa-kun.
Take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
No, I'm afraid I've never seen him before.
All right then. Your biometrics lead me to believe you're being honest with us.
Why did you bring me here?
Well, we used a truth serum on the guy. He started saying your name over and over. He also mentioned a student by the name of Chihiro Morimura. This is her photo. Do you recognize her?
No.
We'll be requesting her cooperation soon enough, but it'll have to wait until next week.
Okino, what time are you from? I don't really know when Okino is from.
Thank you for joining today.
Or which sector he's from. Probably Sector 1?
Any new info turns up.
Of course.
Way in the
Free to
future?
go. Follow the signs back to the waiting room.
But this is from one loop ago, so...
Do not be alarmed. The perp cannot fight back. Mr. Juro Izumi, take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
How would I? All I know is he's a terrorist bomber.
Well, we took a look at your DNA. The two of you are a perfect match. It was quite a surprise.
What?
There's a distinct possibility that one of you is a clone.
That's ridiculous. What does he have to say about it?
According to his testimony, he is in fact you, from the future. As for his motive, he claims he had to commit this crime to prevent the emergence of kaiju.
Kaiju?
Huh? Excuse me for a moment. What is it? We're in the middle of an investigation. What? An evacuation order? It's on the news?
Kaiju.
Looks like he's awake.
Perfect. I'm almost done.
What's going on? Hey, what is this?
Calm down, please. High blood pressure generates noise in the scan.
Tsukasa Okino. I remember now. I was attacked out of nowhere.
Sorry about that.
It was the only way. This isn't the most welcoming place, is it? I can't imagine you would have come willingly.
You're Tsukasa Okino, aren't you? I saw you in my dream and you got left behind.
I knew there was something odd about you, but that dream of yours is even more surprising than I expected. Juro Izumi, shifting in cycles. There's only one person those memories could have come from. I'm glad I looked into this. To think he'd seek refuge within Juro himself.
Do you know him?
We call him 426. As of now, he exists as sheer consciousness. That is to say, he lives in your injected nanomachines. At some point, he got in and took over the system area. Go ahead and ask him yourself.
Shiba-kun.
So this is the guy.
They can actually see him?
He's not quite what I imagined.
Don't be deceived. He can alter his appearance however he pleases.
You guys can see him?
Is that because of the helmet thing you put on him? It probably
He's
is.
under my control now.
Okino,
Can't
how?
argue anymore.
You're the scariest person in this game, Okino.
Jeez, Juro. Why you gotta be so obtuse?
Tell us the purpose of your disguise.
Kyuta and adult Juro have the same. Yeah, like I couldn't tell, like, just from the voice acting alone when I realized, oh, Shiba is 426 and 426 is just adult Juro, alternate adult Juro.
He's trying to take over my mind.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not the one who wanted that. Chihiro Morimura is.
Our teacher?
She wanted to transplant my memory backups into you. Whatever she could do to match your personality with mine.
Wait, why?
But Tamao Kurabe didn't like the idea. She created a new personality, the one you have now.
But you were using videotapes to alter my memories.
Yeah, well, the backups weren't meshing with your simulated personality.
Because your simulated personality is a wreck.
Man. So I decided to turn him into something a little more concrete. Something your current self would understand. You should thank me for saving your ass.
Somehow I find that hard to believe.
Why so, Okino?
Why did you try to help me?
Well, if Morimura's plan did work out, there'd just be another copy of me running around. Besides, I don't want to be left watching over your unstable mess.
Rough.
I won't tolerate being used any longer. I'm sick of it.
426.
For better or worse, she's given up on the Sentinel project. Her interest in Juro Kurabe has waned.
But the Sentinel project is the only option we have.
Wrong. Sentinels can't save us alone.
Then what can? You're talking as if you know the answer.
I do. I've found an effective means for our survival. Would you like to hear it? What we call the UFO? I know who programmed it. It was a certain someone named Tsukasa Okino, back in 2188.
2188?
It's hard to believe from looking at you now, but he was quite the sloppy programmer. When he designed the environment management system, he borrowed a portion of it from something else.
From a video game.
That particular portion contains the D code. It's what's summoning the kaiju. That part of the code was never supposed to be accessed. Well, it was.
The original Tsukasa's a mess.
Where was this code reused from?
It was a little outdated, even for its time, but it's a little sim game based on mighty kaiju Deimos.
A Deimos game?
You're telling me a video game has control over the automated factories? That's how the kaiju are being produced?
Where do you think the name Deimos came from? It's not a coincidence, you know. Up until now, we've been forced to play a game we can't win. But just imagine, what if we gained access to the greater system? We've had limited control over it so far. If we fix that, we'll be able to fight on an equal playing field. Think about it. Each time we destroy an enemy, we'll get some kind of meta prize. Like scoring points. With those, we can use the automated factories to strengthen our Sentinels.
Points, huh?
Let's just call them meta chips for now.
And that's where the meta chip system comes from. That's interesting.
I still can't trust you.
Fine, leave what you want. I don't need your help anymore. Sorry for wasting your time.
Do you have any proof of your claims?
There was a log on it. It's gone.
Oh wait, I'm
You're
gonna have
putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
That's it, Hijiyama.
Huh?
You saw the log, didn't you?
Hijiyama-kun.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take a short break for now, so just give me a moment. Sorry about that. My aunt dropped by and I had to like set up a few things for her. But okay. Let me just see what I missed. Yeah, not spending meta. I don't know. Because this is like my first ever playthrough, I'm just like buying everything and upgrading everything I can just to mess around and things. Okay, yep. We did see the log in Hijiyama's route, however you pronounce it. Okay, Hijiyama. Explain yourself. Is this a mystery game? It's a convoluted sci-fi game.
What was that log all about?
You want to find out?
There's 13 main protagonists, and it's seeing how everyone's stories tied together is really weird, but interesting.
What?
Don't worry. He can't
Okay,
do a
seconds
thing.
away from huge. Okay.
Maybe. But a guy like him probably planned ahead.
Oh, give the boy a prize. You can be surprisingly sharp at times.
Huh.
Hijiyama.
Okino!
Again,
Sorry.
Megumi.
You're...
Juro! Thank goodness. I made it in time.
Yeah, thanks to me talking their ears off. Did you walk through tar to get here?
I'm doing exactly as you told me. Foul-mouthed cat.
Did you say cat?
Don't worry about erasing his memory.
What? But then,
What are you talking about?
let's go.
What the heck? Fluffy.
Relax. I won't erase your memories either.
Okay, yeah.
So it's her. She's the one who's been cooperating with him.
Well, there goes your yakisoba pawn angel, but Fluffy is 426 also, apparently.
Hijiyama, respond please. I need you to open it. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Yakushiji.
Hijiyama, open the B2 airlock.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You're well aware of the reason.
We're not infected.
The vitals detected by your suit tell me otherwise. I'm so sorry, Yakushiji.
Fine, I may be infected, but my daughter isn't. Please check her.
It's true. She's not showing any signs of infection just yet.
So you'll let her in, right? Please.
Unfortunately, she is likely still in the incubation period.
Just save my daughter, I'm begging you.
It's not a risk we can afford to take.
You and I, we're comrades, aren't we? We've been hell and
Why are all these futuristic adult people versions of themselves terrible?
I'm sorry, Yakushiji. You must understand. Hijiyama, halfway through to airlock control.
Major Izumi.
Izumi-san, I had a feeling you would say that, so I've sealed the airlock on my end. I can't allow you to infect this colony. Don't jump to conclusions. I'm the one getting out. I'll grab a shuttle and retrieve his daughter. We'll give it 24 hours. If she does turn out to be infected, then we'll never return. Simple as that. I can't accept this. It's an order, Hijiyama. Sorry, Yakushiji. You're going to have to leave your daughter with me. In the meantime, you'll need to return to the pod you came here in. Are you alright with that?
I entrust you with her life, my daughter. My Megumi.
I'll protect her at all costs. I promise. No matter what happens, I intend to fulfill that promise.
Even if you're not Juro Izumi?
Just as you said. A kaiju attacked, like in that movie. So we'll do what we have to do. Get in the robots and fight. Our fate was sealed a long time ago.
That is not a good place to be standing, Juro.
2188. I get it now.
fog itself may be gone, but I do remember what it was about. And as long as you have my memories, I don't need to explain a thing, do I?
Are you really okay with this?
Of course not. I want in on the action too.
And yet, you're entrusting it all to me.
Even though they kinda turned you into a sissy.
They did,
In the
unfortunately.
end, you're still Juro, just like me. I've accepted it. We've all gotta play with the hands we're dealt.
Yeah, but the Juro piloting in the battles is kind of like closer to Izumi than he is a nervous wreck Kurabe.
What's going to happen to you?
Piloting a Sentinel takes a hell of a lot of brain power. If your nanomachines are focused on that, there won't be much processing power left. In other words, I won't be able to talk to you anymore. But you've got my memories, right? You know what needs to be done. The rest is up to you.
You're right. I'll do it. I guess I'll be going then.
Right. Put your game face on, Juro. We've taken turns for the last time. Try not to get a game over.
Sentinel number 13. Activate.
Yep, that's Juro cleared, and we can actually finish out Megumi and the battles, but I want to figure out finish out the characters. Okay, I think with Megumi we can actually finally get Renya unlocked. Why is Renya locked behind so far? Fluffy is also another version of 426. It makes sense since only Megumi can see Fluffy, but when did she get in contact with Fluffy or 426? And why Megumi specifically? Well, actually, I'm sure 426 had his reasons. Exceptional pilot, man lasted 2 hours. Yeah, just that scene where like he wanted to like fight for Megumi was heartbreaking because he really did push himself. Let's make some hamburg steak.
We have some ground beef. I'll make Juro's favorite meal. Time to cook some hamburg steak.
Miura's too, apparently. Miura is still around, correct?
Something smells good.
You're awake. Just in time for dinner.
Am I Juro Izumi?
What? Are you saying... Do you remember me?
You knew about this? That these dreams are really his memories? Please, you have to tell me.
His memories haven't returned yet. Is what Fluffy's been doing really working?
No.
I hope so.
Because Fluffy's self-serving a bit. Well, no, he has the entire future of the colonies in mind, I suppose.
I made a promise to Tamao-san.
My grandma?
Please, don't ask me anything else. I won't be able to continue staying here if you do.
I don't understand.
Juro.
Yeah, what does Tamao have to do with anything? Hamburger. Oh, Atlas actually has the recipe. I think I remember seeing them post something on Twitter like that. It was interesting, to say the least.
Juro. I can't believe you're really gone. The Juro I knew can never come back.
That's how you got in contact with 426.
So this is where you went. You were with Juro earlier.
I suppose this is technically the first time we've met. I I'm Tamao Karabe. You were crying. Poor thing.
Well, what do you want?
I know you have feelings for Juro.
What does that have to do with anything?
You desire to be by his side, do you not?
Oh, well, of course I do.
No, this is before
Then you will do just
426
I'll make the arrangements.
got to her. Because this was before Android Tomy got here.
However, I have 2 conditions. First, you will treat him as Juro Karabe.
She's not his grandma, but she is his card. Yep,
You must not tell him anything about the future.
that does make sense.
Or about himself.
But why?
It's the only way to keep...
I don't understand.
Can you do it? Can you treat him only as Juro Karabe?
Well...
She's been doing a terrible job of that so far.
My other condition. If he starts to remember he's Juro Izumi, you must tell me immediately.
But he is. Why would that be bad?
It would be dangerous if he became Juro Izumi. Very dangerous. The reasons are unimportant. If you agree to these 2 conditions, you can live with him.
Megumi got played by Android Tamao and 426. But she ended up fulfilling the contract with 426, I suppose.
What will you do?
Well, she accepted.
I accept. How wonderful. Here. These documents make it legal for you to live with him.
A rental agreement?
I'll tell Morimura-san of our arrangement myself. Please, go to Juro now.
Yeah, I thought Morimura like forbade Megumi from actually even contacting him. So what is Tamao doing?
Fluffy, can nobody else see you?
I don't think that's Fluffy.
Juro.
Oh, birdie. Is there anything else to do? Okay. I just want to get up to the part where, like, she busts Juro out of Okino's factory base. Because that was interesting. That was nearly out of nowhere. Nearly. But she's busted in there before. Hey, Morimura.
So, you've been living at the Karabe house.
Oh, yes.
Has there been any change? Has he said anything strange? Any confusion about being Juro Izumi?
What makes you ask that?
It sounds like you know something.
Don't tell me. You know something?
Excuse me.
Karabe-kun, is something wrong? You look pale.
Tell me the truth. I'm actually Juro Izumi, aren't I? The way I am now is something you created.
What's this all of a sudden?
We just
I
saw
get it
this.
now. The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams.
Trying to turn Juro's husk into the Juro she knew and fell in love with, but Talmo tried to stop her. At this time,
It's you.
But at this point also, yeah,
I don't know
that
what you're talking
that
about.
Tamao AI is also dead.
Have you been aware this whole time?
Why is Morimura going behind everyone's back?
Karabe-kun?
Well, actually, no. It's because she's given up on the Sentinels.
What was that about?
I don't know.
What? I can't wait for you to die, Morimura, because I don't understand you. Okay, so Megumi had to have seen... No. Fluffy told Megumi.
Fluffy, you're talking to me here? Won't other people see?
This is an emergency. Juro's been taken.
What?
That idiot. He got too close to some dangerous people.
Dangerous?
Those who use magic for their own means.
Can we just drop all
went there
magic
before.
pretenses,
The
Fluffy?
abandoned factory in Higoromocho. They're going to alter his memories.
What an awful thing. I don't know. I don't understand Morimura's
You need
motivations.
to rescue Juro.
Besides wanting, I guess, her Juro back.
He's gone? I knew he wasn't real. No, it doesn't matter. Right now, Juro needs me.
How is 426 just splitting himself between Juro and
I'm on my way,
Megumi, though?
Juro.
That's... Bluetooth! It sounds like Bluetooth, but that's far range. Okay.
Juro, this way.
I still don't know, like, why Sekigahara killed Morimura.
Wait. Are you with him?
You know Fluffy?
Fluffy?
Don't worry, he can make you better. You're starting to recognize what's in your dreams, aren't you? Do you remember me?
It's not exactly like that. I finally understand. The things I remember, they aren't from the Juro you know.
No, that can't be.
Fluffy was suspicious the entire time. It's just magical girl talk.
Why would you say that?
Although I think I looked it up and like Megumi's one of her, I don't know if it's her Japanese or English VA, but it's supposed to be Homura from Madoka Magica.
Is when I shot and killed you. I was worried. I was so afraid that I'd hurt you again. Because
Who are you? Is there
I do want to play Sekigahara's story. It should be after Megumi's story.
No, I betrayed everyone. I betrayed Tomi. It was all a lie. I'm such an idiot.
Yakushiji.
That cat. What was the point?
Wait.
Yeah, you did shoot Tomi in the back, literally. I could go. Oh no, Renya's next. Nope. Sekigahara is next, but I finally have access to Renya. The most sketchy of the cast.
Juro, he really is gone forever.
Hey, it's little Chihiro. Why are you following me?
Are you alright?
You by yourself?
I am. Are you by yourself too?
There's someone
Ogata's
coming.
Josuke. I really should watch Madoka Magica fully, actually.
Making a child wait all by herself. Of course. I'll stay here.
I
until
do
I can
know
get you.
most of the plot, or like
Where's your
some of the
friends?
plot twists in Madoka Magica,
Well,
but only because
I
like
have some at
my
school.
friend, a few of my friends were telling me like about it.
Talking about them.
But yeah, Homura
I mean, your
does
friend
seem
that
to
told you
be
to update the decode.
similar story-wise to Megumi, or maybe the other way around.
You look like a scared kitten. Hold it right there.
Who are you?
You should not be holding a gun.
Who ordered you to update the decode?
Decode? Do you mean the Deimos code?
Yep. I know it wasn't you. Tell me who it was.
It was a cat.
Huh?
A fluffy black cat with a white-tipped tail.
You sound crazy when you say that.
So you caught her.
Renya Gouto.
You're late, Gouto-kun.
Did you know? Do you understand what you did to me?
I sealed your powers as a witch. To fight the kaiju. That's what I was told.
Witches and cats. Interesting story.
I thought you'd be able to see through the ruse a bit more.
Wanna know what you shot him with? It was nanomachines. They added code to the ones already in their bodies.
The code expands the kaiju's capabilities.
What?
How strong it will allow them to become, we have no way of knowing.
That can't be.
The one behind all this, the one who manipulated you. It seems they are trying to take control of the decode. If they succeed, they will also have control of the Sentinel dock in the factory. In other words, we lose all our means of defense.
What does Fluffy want?
Are you aware of who that cat is?
No.
That seems bad. He must have known this would happen.
He had a plan.
Is that why he showed up as a cat to Megu? No, that has to
couldn't
be.
trace it back to him.
But that very cleverness is what proves it was him.
So, who is he?
No one you'd have heard of. He's a criminal from the future.
A criminal. From the very beginning. It was all
The
lies.
threatening child is great. She is
Forgive him. Not ever.
just a super smart adult in a child's body. Okay. Run away. But like this criminal is super cool with Juro
There you are.
towards the end.
About time you got back.
You lied to me. About everything.
You seem mad, but I haven't lied to you.
You're a criminal from the future. I know you are. All that about ancient civilizations and curses. You've been playing me for a fool the whole time!
He wasn't technically
I
lying.
haven't been lying. There is an ancient civilization. This may look like the 20th century, but it's not. Humanity actually died out in the 22nd century. It's been millions of years since then.
Wait, millions? Really?
So, in reality, the 22nd century is an ancient civilization.
Wow, they really messed up in 2188.
This isn't the real world? No. More lies! You convinced me to shoot my friends with this thing. And now you're in control of the kaiju and the Sentinels. Was that your goal all along? To end humanity?
I've already told you, this is a game. I'm only making preparations.
A game where our lives are on the line?
Not if things go the way I want them to.
Oh, so he wants the Sentinels to have the upgrade capabilities. Because of that coding, where the original Tsukasa used a video game code to, like, set up the Deimos.
Whose memories are in Juro?
Ah, right. That. Those are my memories, actually. It's not my fault, though.
That the cat doesn't exist.
You really think I'd believe your lies again?
It's not really there.
I don't imagine you would.
Not physically, anyway.
You were using Juro too, weren't you?
It was not my intention, but in the end, that is what happened. You need to give up on trying to bring him back.
You're wasting the nanomachines.
By the way, I forgot to mention, you're the final witch, but you don't have to meet the same fate as the rest of them.
Wait, what?
At this point you should shoot yourself, Megumi.
Where is he?
Okay, where am I running to? Oh!
Juro!
Why were you so trigger happy?
No! What's happening?
Huh.
It's me? What is this? This is all my fault. I forced everyone into battle. But the only one who really deserves to die is me. Tony, forgive me.
Well, I'm guessing she shot herself.
To actually shoot yourself like that, it must have really been driving you mad. But don't worry, if you don't fight, there's no way you'll survive. You did what had to be done. I want to apologize about his memories. There were things that happened I didn't expect, but none of that matters to you. There's no excuse. I boasted about how I could bring him back. It may seem like I tricked you, but I really did all that I could. I had no ill intent. Well, maybe a little.
Thanks.
I just wanted him to become the Juro of my world. I wanted to control his feelings of love, almost like a parent to their child. I wanted my desires to become his own. I guess I hesitated once I saw the depth of your feelings. There was still some human left in me after all. You might not believe me, but I really have become fond of you. Megumi Yakushiji, the days we spent together were surprisingly fun. It gave me an odd feeling, as if I were on holiday with a cheeky daughter.
Ah, that makes sense.
You left me some
or the
nice memories.
Suicide rating, yes.
And now it's up to all of you. I've made all the preparations I could. Since I was unable to hold up my end of our contract, this is goodbye. If our plan succeeds, I want you to live out the rest of your life with Juro. Take care, and good luck.
Yakushiji.
Juro.
What happened? Did you shoot yourself in the stomach? With that gun? Please, wait. Just hear me out. Ever since I last saw you, I've been thinking about the dreams I had.
None of that matters now.
The weird British.
I dream of myself.
I can't
inside
hear
the Sentinel.
Gouto in
I've seen it
Fluffy
over
at
and
all.
over. I fight in the Sentinel, taking down kaiju after kaiju, struggling in pain.
Juro's VA
Fighting
really
like some
put
kind
in
of
overtime
possessed
for
demon.
this. Because I couldn't tell between the three of them at all.
Right arm destroyed. Damage immense. Pilot must cease control. I still have my left arm. Abnormality detected in life support. Emergency release of Sentinel pilot. Initiating. No, cancel release. I'll continue to pilot. Override command. I won't let them destroy Megumi City. This place is home to all our memories. Life support limit reached. Emergency release procedure. Initiating. No, I'm not done yet. The more I thought about it, the clearer it became. The only one who has experience piloting Sentinels is the Juro Izumi you know. These are his memories. In battle, he was always calling out someone's name. I didn't realize it at first, but I know it now. It was your name. He was fighting for you.
Juro.
I'm not Juro Izumi anymore, but my feelings are the same. Maybe it's because of his memories. But even so, none of that matters to me now. Because well...
You despised her the entire time, Juro. It's kind of weird.
My feelings for you are just as strong and true as Izumi's. Do you not feel the same way?
She's obsessed. It's not healthy for her, but... Please get... Well... Can't just ask you to get over him, but at least try to let him go?
Fluffy really was trying. Just like he said. He was trying to get his memories back. What do I...
It's true that I may not be as strong as him.
No, you're a nervous wreck.
But I don't care. I will protect you. With everything that I have.
No. I'll never let you fight on your own again. I'll fight to protect you too, Juro. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Does that mean Yakushiji?
Well, I'm glad things worked out. It was kind of sudden, though, considering Juro was a nervous wreck who, like, tried to avoid you every chance he got.
I hope he's warm. I wonder if you'll still be there at lunch. Doubt it.
Fluffy. I know you're not him. I just wanted to say... I'm sorry. And Oh. I'll try my best. For you, Fluffy. Juro, I told you so many times, but you still went without me.
There was also, yeah, that dream where he, like, shot all the kids.
This time, it's my turn to save you. I hope you're watching, Fluffy. I will beat this game.
Megumi could have cooled it, though, about, like,
Sentinel.
being less overt that they were actually living together, considering the time period in Japan. But glad things worked out. This couple made more sense than Iori's love at first sight thing with Sekigahara. Okay, Sekigahara. Let's finish you up. Who am I still missing? You. Huh, Tomi might be the last one I finish. Okay. Let's go, Sekigahara.
We'll get off here.
But the SIU building is still a little further ahead.
That's okay. This thing will stick out if we bring it too close.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, I'll lead you the rest of the way. Let's go.
It's basically found Yuki Takamiya. In order to protect Natsuno Minami, she had no choice but to cooperate with the SIU. She says she knows who issues orders to the black suits. Apparently, it's Ida. Iori Fuyusaka. Despite having lost my memories, she continues to help me with an open heart. I'm not sure how to reciprocate.
I don't know if you even reciprocate, Sekigahara. You're kind of preoccupied with a lot of things right now.
Information from Natsuno's unit, and I came across some interesting details. Apparently, I had accepted a particular job to assassinate Chihiro Morimura.
Let's head to the top of this overpass. We can get a good view of the SIU building from up there.
There's way too many Chihiro Morimuras running around, though. Well, right now only one, just the little child, because Sekigahara murdered the school nurse.
Which one's the SIU building?
See that over there? It's the building next to the police station.
Which floor?
Top.
Got it. I'll take it from here. You're staying behind.
Like hell I am.
All you're gonna do is slow me down, unless you want to take a straight bullet to the head, but I don't think you do.
Hang on a second. Someone's sending out orders to me in the black suits. I'm not sure who, though. But the orders are coming from the SIU building.
I thought you said it was Ida.
He's dead. I'm pretty sure Shinonome shot him.
I suppose I'll find out when I get there.
So at this point,
Come in.
Ryoko did shoot him, but then who's been talking to me this entire time?
So you came.
You've been using the drone to monitor us, haven't you?
I'm nothing if not thorough. It might interest you to know that I have a guest with me. Miss Iori Fuyusaka. Now then, why don't you come by so we can talk? And hurry. I'd like to give you a proper welcome.
Why'd you kidnap Iori? Who are you if Ida's dead at this point?
What the? An outdated transceiver for
Oh.
Drop the gun. Now. Don't do anything rash. One wrong move and I'll blow her head off.
That voice. So you're Ida.
He uploaded himself? Of course he did.
That explains how you survived being shot. You were an android this whole time.
That's not true. I did die. I simply copied my memories onto this android, just in case something were to happen to me.
You plan to perform another loop as an android?
Don't be a fool. I've already saved my data to the evacuation area.
So you're having the android do the dirty work?
When it comes to making sure I end up in the next world, there's no one I trust to get the job done more than me.
Release Fuyusaka. She has nothing to do with this.
No. If anything, her existence poses a threat.
She's not Morimura.
And as it turns out, you have no intention of keeping our promise.
You know I lost my memories. How do you expect me to keep a promise I don't remember?
Perhaps this will ring a bell.
So, how'd it all go? Taking care of anyone standing in your way, I hope. Well, you can relax. Ryoko and I did what we needed on our end. We've already backed up your data. Next time when the world resets, you'll still have your memories intact. There's only one thing left for you to do. Obey Tetsuya Ida's orders. Keep up the good work.
Sounds like a real moron. He clearly has no clue what's going on.
I see I'm left with no other choice. I'd long anticipated your betrayal. Besides, it's already too late. No matter what you do, this is the end for you. Once we arrive in the next world, I promise to take very good care of you all. Now you can die in this world with nothing to fear.
No!
Out of my way.
You tried, Iori. You did your best.
You get to die first, Sekigahara. So you don't have to watch.
Morimura. She abandoned the idea of starting over again, and she became obsessed with Operation Aegis. Don't you want to know why? Oh, I remember clearly. I received Miura back in Sector 3. You're the one who gave him to me. And I remember recording the footage you just played, too. I made sure to back up all my memories. Now I remember everything.
So Ida wants the kaiju to wreck the world, essentially, and Morimura wants to set up Operation Aegis.
This is bad. There's nowhere to run.
The black suits are monitoring major streets.
We're completely surrounded.
We can utilize Operation Aegis to protect this world. If we do, we'll be able to survive even if we fail. Though we won't have much of a world left. I don't have much time left. That's why I left myself a message. I'll be able to check it using the message service. Oral NMC.
You look like you're getting worse. Have you taken your pills?
I'm all out. They weren't even helping anyway. There's nothing I can do. After I lose my memories, I imagine I'll come to you for help. When that time comes, give this to me.
What are these numbers?
They're for the message service. I use the one from this era.
Wait.
Understood.
Sekigahara, you didn't kill Morimura, right? Because she's actually still on our side?
Use the Aegis system. All the terminals will be sealed. Then the city will be cut off from universal control. There won't be any hope of restoring order at that point. That's why everyone disappears. We need to keep at least some of the terminals open.
We can't. The enemy will target any open terminals.
Then what? We give up on this world and try again next time?
I'm afraid that isn't an option either. There won't be a next time. I had a look at the logs from 2188. I've discovered a way to link to the satellite.
Satellite?
It's not from this world. There's a satellite orbiting the real world. From it, I learned more about the mechanics of this world. And it turns out we don't get as many tries as we want. The stability of this area is at its breaking point. We can't fail again. If we do, the entire facility will be reset, and Sector 0 will be lost.
What's Sector 0? I know I've heard of it before.
Seems like your symptoms are becoming more severe. All right, listen well. As you know, there are 5 different sectors. However, there exists one more unique sector. It doesn't take up any space, and there's no interior to see. That's Sector 0. It's an evacuation site that's unaffected by loops. Normally, you can send your data there using the shifter. That's what allows you to continue if the world resets.
That's right. Ida did say that was the way to escape to the next world.
Yes, but this time, Sector 0 will cease to exist as well. We won't be able to loop again. This is our last chance.
Is that because of Operation Aegis? I don't think it is, right? Apparently they've been resetting for a lot.
So without Sector 0, the world won't be recreated?
If the Aegis system is activated...
Okay, it is because of the Aegis system.
We'll still be here, though we'll be left behind in a world of chaos.
If what you're saying is true, why keep it all a secret?
Because... Sekigahara-kun.
Tell me, why did you erase the logs?
Because I had to. I couldn't let anyone find out about them. There's quite a lot that transpires in 2188. The Earth is a very different place. Do you want to know what happens?
They tore each other apart.
Hey, Sekigahara. I've already done my research on you. You're the one who was hired to kill me. In case you couldn't tell, there isn't much left of humanity. Just the 10 people in this little colony.
Wow.
It's a bit fruitless to kill for money at this point, don't you think?
I've done my research on you as well, and I'm very thorough when I research my targets. There's nothing you can hide from me.
How menacing of you. Intimidate me all you want, but you're not leaving that room.
Professor Chihiro Morimura. In order to raise research funds for Project ARC, you partnered with several questionable organizations. You then sold nanotechnology on the black market. And that's the source of the infection on the surface.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen.
Your voice is trembling. Can't say I blame you.
No one will believe a word you say.
Oh, I don't plan on telling anyone. This is for me. I never want to forget this moment. The moment humanity's traitor stares death in the face.
What was that?
That was the bomb I planted.
At the power generator? Are you insane? We have to repair it right away. We'll lose life support if we don't.
When I take a job, I finish it.
It can't be. The lock to your room's been disengaged.
Just hang tight, Professor. I'll be seeing you soon.
Sekigahara? That was ruthless.
Humanity was wiped out by the nanomachine infection. And it was all my fault. Sekigahara-kun! You're in bad shape. At this rate, you'll... Huh? Are you lost, little girl? What are you doing alone in a place like this?
I guess it makes sense that you don't remember me. I was just a baby when we last saw each other, after all. There's only need for one Chihiro Morimura.
You're...
And that's me.
Well, you shot okay. I figured Sekigahara couldn't have killed Morimura, but like, I didn't know who did.
Before she died.
If you're going to lie, at least put some effort into it. No matter. I'll simply ask Miss Fuyusaka here what she knows.
She doesn't know anything much.
You off, of course.
Yuri doesn't know much. She might be another version of Chihiro Morimura, but like, she doesn't know much.
Sector 0. That's where you backed up your data, right? A good precaution, but that isn't gonna save you. Morimura gained access to the satellite of the real world. That's where she learned about the next reset.
Huh.
And that it's going to be different from any other.
I guess Yuri wouldn't be able to like differentiate, since like the physiological reaction is the same for like love at first sight and like fear.
The real world
it's just
will be impacted
heightened Anticipation,
that
I
includes
think?
the facility that sends us back there.
It's not really anxiety,
When the
because she's...
facility itself is recreated,
Probably anticipation.
there won't be a Sector Zero anymore. Whether we go with Operation Aegis or not, there won't be a next time, and no one will be able to loop again.
Satellite. Tony, is this what you meant? It can't be. But... Seki...
Hey,
screw you, Ida.
Are you alright?
Ow.
Guess you're okay. Fuyusaka.
Hey-kun, is it over?
My past is. But as for our future, for our survival, this is only the beginning.
Do you think, maybe this is the beginning of something else too?
Yeah, I think it is.
I can't tell if you reciprocate or not, Sekigahara. I mean, you deserve to be happy, though. But then again, you're also concerned about Shinonome. I hope she turns out fine.
Fuyusaka's the one piloting it. She's always so sincere in her actions. And that's Sentinel number 17 behind her. I'm seeing second, even third generation Sentinels.
I can see, like, your theory working out. Yeah. Just because of the physiological factor.
He's gathered quite a few participants for his game. That enhanced first gen model. It must be Sentinel number 11. Guess I'll give it a shot.
Right, yeah, I remember now. Sekigahara gave Iori number 15. Then how did he gain access to number 11? Gouto.
Oh?
I have no idea what your story is about. Besides you just wanting to look into things.
It would appear I can no longer rely on Shikishima.
Wait, why not?
Miss Morimura's death has left the Shikishima execs in disarray.
Okay.
Now they won't let me spearhead the Sentinel project, as if I'm just a child. I doubt my opinion will weigh much in their discussions going forward.
So this is while Sekigahara's running around.
Miss Morimura, why did you have to die?
You should ask the little girl who keeps following you around. Renya, come on. Oh, or is this before you got the little girl?
Park, please.
No, it's after you got the little girl. Chihiro was already... Little Chihiro was already an emotionless adult in a child's body.
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, this
That was pretty quick, Gouto-kun.
I checked the corpse at the police station. It was yours, Miss Morimura. There's no doubt about it.
Is that so?
You don't seem too shocked about your death.
She shot herself.
Well, it didn't exactly stop me. Here I am, safe and sound.
I suppose that's true.
Oh, you're so scary.
So, what did the police say?
The cause of death was a gunshot to the abdominal area. No bullet was found in the body. Though it's easy to imagine why. The murder weapon was likely from beyond this time.
Yeah, I guess it's because Sekigahara is kind of stoic.
Estimated time of death
Stoic?
is approximately
Stoic?
1900 hours.
However you pronounce it.
You were witnessed running off somewhere with a short-haired student. According to a pedestrian's eyewitness account, anyway.
They found a witness. This era's police really did their due diligence.
There should have been that drone tracking her movement. So, anything helpful in its footage?
The timing couldn't have been worse. It looks like it was monitoring the government's movement at the time.
How convenient
So
for
she wasn't
Yuchihiro.
even under surveillance.
I see.
Any thoughts as to our primary suspect?
It's you! Little girl, it's you!
An acquaintance of Miss Morimura, described as a short-haired male in a student uniform, most likely A. Sekigahara. The witness statement matches the description of A. Sekigahara.
It did seem like something was wrong with A. Sekigahara's memories. I wouldn't be surprised if he was our murderer.
Why are you framing
This is
him?
the question of why he bothered to lure her out. Surely a murderer's optimal scenario is to avoid being spotted at all.
Well, maybe it wasn't premeditated. He could have killed her by accident.
Why are you framing him?
He certainly is the type to brood over things. I can say he's not enough of an idiot to shoot someone on impulse.
Who else could it be? That man with that call sign? Some numerical name.
Logically speaking, he would naturally be another potential suspect. He did attempt to eradicate all the compatibles. He's a dangerous individual.
No.
And he's still at large.
That wasn't his goal. He was just trying to prep everyone.
Consciousness. I don't think I could reliably predict his behavior. He's desperate enough to do anything. He did attempt to eradicate... 426 certainly isn't above killing. If Ida-san were here, I'm sure he'd declare 426 our primary suspect.
We know he killed at least 4
Oh,
people.
at this point, Ida's dead,
That's
huh?
why I
Ryoko
him
shot
dead
him.
in the end.
Wait,
If
what?
he resurrected himself as an android, maybe
Chihiro killed
that would give him
Ida?
a chance at revenge. As a motive, it sounds pretty clear-cut.
Aside from Miss Morimura and Ida-san, 4 others came here for refuge 16 years ago. By the time I'd started assisting Miss Morimura's efforts, they'd already lost their physical bodies. Fortunately, we were able to use the data stored in Sector 0. This allowed us to meld their replicated consciousness with AI.
So, Ida, Chihiro, Izumi, and Tamao.
He destroyed them all in one fell swoop.
I'm guessing.
According to Ida-san's account, anyway. But if number 16 is to be believed, that's not what really happened, and Miss Morimura should be aware of that. I spoke with the pilot of Sentinel number 16. Back then, she gave Miss Morimura something nobody else would. The truth.
Number 16.
Wait, what do you mean? Could you go over that again?
Our defensive maneuvers failed. So we decided to stick to the plan. We all headed to the gate to escape. But there was an explosion while we were shifting. From what I can tell, the Type 98 we were shifting in got attacked. But that's the last thing I remember. After that, nothing.
Tomi, Miura, Hijiyama, and Tamao.
Is that how your data was damaged?
Oh, right, the future Miura and
It wasn't
Hijiyama.
some plot by 426 after all? Just an explosion?
I thought it was like
We
the
never
adult
did manage to
versions
completely
who are like
reconstruct your
manipulating
data.
things behind the scenes for some
I thought
reason.
it was just that you didn't get converted in time, but you were all dead before the shift even happened. Ida-kun, you said he killed the 4 of them. I know you did. You said he sabotaged them, killed them.
Given the chance, he certainly would have.
You lied to me?
He already tried to kill us all in the past. You know he'd have tried again if we left him alive. Killing him was the right call.
No. That means...
Technically the past version, yeah. There's too many versions of them running around.
Miss Morimura, I have one more question.
What is it?
Regarding 426, would you say you had any particular feelings toward him?
Feelings? Well, he was certainly a good friend. I felt like he really understood me. Well, Used to, anyway. Where's this coming from?
That doesn't make sense. According to number 18, or should I say, Tamao-san, I had a hunch about Miss Morimura's feelings, and my discussion with Tamao-san only confirmed my suspicions.
Yeah, that the adult Chihiro Morimura and Juro were together. Or at least 426 version of Juro were together. I think.
Gouto-kun, I'm sorry for this. I know it's sudden. I need to talk to you.
Did something happen?
It's about Morimura-san. She's been transplanting 426's memories onto Juro-kun. I only just found out.
426? As in the escaped android?
No, not that one. She's using the memory data of the man himself. It was saved during the shift.
In other words, she's trying to use Juro to create another 426?
I did my best to talk her down. She's letting me handle Juro-kun's treatment now. Still, I don't think she's given up on this.
Why is she trying to bring back 426?
Well, I've been giving her some advice about it, and I understand where she's coming from, but...
They never got the chance to be... Yeah, considering in Juro's dream, like, Iori, like, just shut him... Well, no, that wasn't Iori.
Maybe she always has
That
been.
teenage
That's why
version of
she wants him
Chihiro,
back
like,
as
shut
a
him down,
human.
saying it was a bad time.
But she has to know the risks. He's a dangerous man.
True, but...
And he understood.
That's not exactly what she's remembering. Besides, she's the one who killed him. That guilt is still eating at her. Watch over Morimura-san. And try to keep her away from Juro-kun if you can.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. I can barely take the
Because,
idea
yeah,
of one
Morimura
426.
was, like, messing with a lot of student memories. She's in charge of the medicine for Sekigahara and Shinonome. She was trying to turn Iori into herself, but ended up giving up on that.
So I was right.
And then she
Miss
also was
Morimura
trying to
did have
change
feelings for someone.
Juro into her Juro Izumi.
When Juro Izumi lost his memories, you aimed to use him to revive 426. Make one a vessel for the other. One reason seems most likely. You harbored romantic feelings for him.
Me? With him? You're joking. That Chihiro Morimura was mind-hacked, remember? You said so yourself.
I'd like to revisit something you just mentioned. About 426 killing at least 4 individuals. Do you really not remember?
Remember what?
You've read my files, I presume? I gathered quite a lot of material in the past. Most of it is rather outdated, including Ida-san's statement concerning those victims. In other words, your answer is objectively incorrect.
Really? Well, can you blame me? Look at this body I'm stuck with. I'm bound to have some memories confused.
Oh, you can't use that as an excuse forever. You're smarter than that. Way
recall,
smarter.
I suggested that Miss Morimura was mind-hacked. That idea was based on a certain piece of evidence I found. One particular log.
What log?
If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know. 2 years before you were born, Ida-san extracted some information from 426 that in turn led to the discovery of the data log in question. As for the log itself, it contains footage from the year 2188. It was found buried in the mainframe data during the analysis of 426. You seem very disturbed by me seeing that file. So much so, in fact, that you ended up deleting all of your logs. Would you mind telling me why you did that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, at the very least, its contents suggested a connection to 426, or even that he had been manipulating Miss Morimura. The log contained a very interesting report. Apparently, Juro Izumi downloaded memories onto Chihiro Morimura's clone.
Really? Let's recall it right now.
This is Tetsuya Ida. Don't know why I'm recording this. Nobody's going to hear it. Still, might as well. Not like I have anywhere else to share this.
Why is your shirt so tight?
I'm in the middle of a routine bug regression test, and I noticed part of the final phase had been altered. The change was made in Chihiro Morimura's host. The setting change looks like it'll trigger a memory overwrite. I don't know anything about the memory's contents, but it says the modifying user was Juro Izumi, because someone thought it'd be a great idea to give that guy senior admin ID.
I think I prefer you in your like stuffy suit than in like that tight shirt. Yeah.
At least now I have proof. You're all hypocrites anyway. Yes, including you, jackass. So who even cares anymore? None of this matters. We're all dead anyway.
The log inconveniently revealed one of your secrets. One you were desperate to keep me away from, so you deleted it. That's my theory, anyway. Remember where this all began? It was the compatibility experiment. The one that produced you. Based off Miss Morimura's footage and your own admissions, I've completely misjudged the situation. All this time, I believed you were her.
So is this
But
not...
even from the very beginning, you've been your own person.
Okay, so she's
So
not an
what are you
exact
saying?
clone of
I'm
Chihiro
not
Morimura.
Chihiro Morimura? If I'm not a duplicate of Chihiro Morimura, then who exactly do you think I am?
You are Chihiro Morimura.
Well, there you have it.
No, not Miss Morimura, the teacher.
Professor
The one
Chihiro
from the
Morimura.
year 2188.
Oh,
And the
the
central figure of
original.
Shikishima's interstellar development project.
Yeah, because that Chihiro Morimura was like super cold. And then like the nurse Chihiro Morimura was quite passionate. Although Iori is like the most passionate version of them. Ida 2188 combines the worst aspects of Ida and Shu. Manipulative ladies. Yeah,
Aegis activation confirmed.
I can see it.
Terminal is completely sealed off.
We did it.
They've changed targets. The next terminal is just over there.
They're already on the move.
Can't even let us catch our breath, huh? I haven't hit my operating limit yet, but I'm going to dismount.
Whoa, hey, then who's taking point?
Pull it together. We don't need orders to kick some ass. You can relax, kids. I'm back in the fight.
I won't be long. It's up to you.
Fine then. Let's roll, Yuki-chan.
Chihiro-san.
Okay, so this is like after one of the fighting phases. What are you doing, Renya?
Chihiro-san.
Look at that sunset. Just like it was back then. It's beautiful. I'm guessing you were monitoring me with a drone?
I have one locked on to you, yes. Their target's changed. They're coming back this way. It's dangerous here. We need to get you to safety.
Aw, don't tell me you're worried about me.
You're kind of an important
How about
person.
you mind your own business?
Screw you
already
to...
know how I feel.
Okay.
This is what I wanted.
Still.
More importantly, can you really afford to waste your time here? Or have you already given up? The invasion is still in its preliminary phase.
I've got time. First, I need to get you somewhere safe.
There are no safe places left. At least, none left for us. We're not safe anywhere. But you know that well enough. You're just losing precious time. Go focus on the job you're supposed to be doing.
Understood. I'll go. You'll find it safer towards the river, if, hypothetically, you wanted to know.
Wait. As long as we're both here, there's something I want to clear up.
Which is?
So, tell me, you were in love with Miss Morimura, weren't you? You said she was mind-hacked, but it was more about you being jealous, wasn't it?
That's hardly...
This may be our last chance to talk. Answer me.
You are correct. Is that what you wanted to hear? That I was driven by some cheap, naive impulse? That I can't think about anything else?
And that's why you brought back my memory too, isn't it? You never cared how you managed to do it. You just wanted her back.
So much.
I'm glad. You really were a slave to your desires. That's the Renya Gouto I remember. It means I don't have to like you after all.
What?
Thank you. I think that's all I wanted to hear.
Professor,
You should go. After all, we still have our bet. Although it looks like I'm about to win it.
But 2188 Renya was the one who called the hit on you, Professor. I think. Wait, was it Nenji or Renya that called the hit? I'm pretty sure it was Renya.
What's wrong? Did you get separated from your mommy? Could you leave me alone? It's dangerous out here. Just come with me, okay? Will you just... What are you...
He was so good. Even if she's not real, she's so good.
Don't worry. If you can't find your mommy, I can help you look. We just have to run away right now, okay?
The two men responsible for her death fall for different versions. Yeah. That's hilarious, actually.
Jeez, you're so reckless. You shouldn't have come this way.
Kisaragi, that girl is...
I know already. I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's safe. Is someone else here? Of course not. Never mind. The evacuation route's that way. Can I bring her too? Hey! That's fine, just hurry up.
Chihiro has no choice. Miwako's so good. What else, Renya? You were locked up for so long. I need to know. Miwako's the best.
Strange. I know this is my first time here, but this suddenly makes me feel so... nostalgic.
Sunsets will do that, I find. Regardless of time period.
Yes, but... this must be... well, I suppose it must be one of those places. So? Where am I going?
I've rented an apartment under a false name.
Can't be any worse than our last accommodations. As long as it's not Rebel, I'll take it.
My apologies. If it's any comfort, I'm certain nobody will find you there. Not Shikishima, and certainly not Miss Morimura. I suppose we have Ida-san to thank for all this. The funds and paperwork he prepared were invaluable.
Tetsuya Ida. And he's still missing, is he?
Yes. Let's go.
That's actually adorable.
Chihiro-san.
Just Renya carrying her like that.
You think I'm the professor?
That is what I said. you are Professor Chihiro Morimura, a major figure in Shikishima in the year 2188, namely the leader of its space initiative.
What are you even talking about?
Just some hypotheticals, a possible interpretation of the evidence I found. Ever since the battle,
Okay, say I am the professor. Remember, Miss Morimura is the one who created me. You think that was her plan? She wanted a host for the professor and not herself? How would that make sense?
Yeah, like, Allegra Clark's performances for all versions of Chihiro and Iori are great.
Miss Morimura ran an experiment to grant her clone compatibility. She believed that you were synchronized to her.
Oh yeah, but like, there was a compatibility issue.
She believed it was her own data she transmitted, but it was the other Chihiro Morimura in Sector 0. And of course, you entered the world as a newborn, incapable of verbal communication. So Miss Morimura never realized her mistake.
This is all speculation.
Certainly, yes. But if I'm right, and you are the professor, I imagine you were in quite a panic yourself. All things considered, it was a staggering deviation from the original plan.
What original plan?
Among the logs from 2188, one of Tetsuya Ida's noted that he'd found an anomaly.
Shu and Ida.
Chihiro
Yeah,
Morimura
because
was set to undergo a memory
Shu's voice acting is a bit slimy.
And the final phase, well,
Ida is just very stern and strict. Unless he's like fanboying and simping over Tomy.
I don't know where you think you're going with this.
a bit of patience, please. There's a little more context I need to provide. The log from the future I saw first, that would be the comms log I found with my own ID. The first log I checked held some surprises.
Yeah, you did call
the
the
seemed to be an elderly Renya Gouto. And the date of recording appeared to be 2188. I assumed it was some future version of myself, one that had time traveled into the far future. But now, I don't think that's the case. I believe it's the other way around. In other words, I myself am a clone of him. Every individual I saw in that log footage, they all created clones of themselves.
Clones? Huh?
I did find a log that proves this point.
What did you see?
A comms log between you and Professor Takamiya. Her field is genetic engineering, I note.
Yeah, Takamiya being... the original Takamiya being Natsuno's mom.
Professor Takamiya.
And yeah, Professor Chihiro also talked to the 2188 version of Miura to like build that like home, the Karabe house.
It was definitely the right call to prioritize its strength as a group over individual units. These probes are pretty much living machines now. They self-replicate using natural resources mined from asteroids in their routing. They'll just keep building up and breaking down. An infinite cycle of self-replication on its way to its target. There's basically zero chance of the tech failing midway through. They'll just keep on going. Probably long after humanity's gone.
Glad I came to an expert then. All that's left is the refinement of the memory cube.
The infrastructural storage cell, right?
The cube's made up of 5 identical memory layers. In theory, it'll compare itself to nearby probes and use them as a template for repairs.
And if it can't be repaired, well... fine. 1 probe down. We've got thousands more.
And our passengers?
I'll be loading them up with the DNA of all the survivors. I've already got samples and data from all 15. Now it's just down to launching them.
These clones will go with all our hopes on their shoulders.
By the way, what do we do about him? I mean, after that DNA test.
We do nothing. He doesn't have to know. What could I even say to him?
Not much, I guess.
were 15 survivors of that colony, each with a clone established to be compatible, though they grew up in different eras, different worlds. And you aimed to replace your clone's memories with your own. That was your real plan. Right now, I imagine your biggest question is precisely how much of that log I've seen. Am I close? You do have a genius mind, but also the form of a child. I imagine it's harder than usual to hide your agitation.
It's absolutely not. Now you're just trying to trick me?
I can't tell if they enjoy each other's company or hate each other.
I'd say, based on that log, Professors Takamiya and Morimura seem to know each other quite well. Maybe you know something about that.
Of course not.
Then perhaps instead, Tsukasa Okino?
It feels like both,
That
yes.
makes one part of his identity clear. He's one of the 15 from the year 2188. So, any theories? Who was he in the year 2188?
He was the programmer who shortcutted using a video game of all things. Or the Deimos for some reason.
Then allow me to clarify. That boy, Tsukasa Okino, is Professor Chihiro Morimura's son. But not her child by personal, conventional birth. The professor donated her egg cells as a young woman, in accordance with the policies on population control.
Oh, that's... That, I did not see that coming.
Their blood relation wasn't exactly obvious, until DNA testing on the clone revealed it. The professor was faced with the truth. He was her son, which naturally sparked an inconvenient surge of maternal instinct. However, Okino himself didn't think highly of the professor. He had his disagreements with the project staff, too.
Yes.
When it seemed like her end was near, the professor recorded him one final message. One last chance for him to know the truth.
Stop! You saw that? But how? You'd need a biometric ID match to access that log, so you should only have been able to access your own. My logs and Okino's should have been locked off.
Thank you, Professor Morimura.
All that to prove that she was the professor.
Indeed. The files I could access were somewhat limited. Mostly company logs. Meeting reports, call transcripts, bureaucratic chaff. Barely anything in the way of your personal records.
Then, how do you know what was in my logs?
It's simple, really.
What did you do, Renya?
That should do it for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works. Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs.
Renya, what did you do?
Maybe, if I check Miss Morimura's logs, I might find a clue why your biometric ID matches hers.
You were suspicious of Iori? Oh, right. Because there was that time she, like, accidentally opened the gate. Yes.
It really is her ID.
Iori did pass out then.
Iori Fuyusaka?
Though unconscious, she proved very helpful. She is
Yeah.
Morimura, a compatible version. If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know who Iori Fuyasaka is, because that would mean you hid her here in Sector 4. The plan was for the two newborns to grow up with their own separate lives. Ida-san's idea, presumably. Chihiro Morimura was planned to be placed in 2104, and Tetsuya Ida in 2024, yet neither could be found.
I knew Renya Gouto of Shikishima pretty well. You and he are very different. Except that you both make my life a lot harder. So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this. But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts, considering you're trying to eliminate us. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive.
Oh, that's kind of messed up. So that means Okino was on this. Yeah, Okino was the one who like wanted to protect everything. Okay, and Renya's locked again. Okay.
Yes.
Wait. I could do more fights. What time is it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the fights, but of course I'm just gonna do the fights off stream. So now it seems like a good time to call it. Yeah. Mostly because I don't find the fights too interesting. But yeah, next time I'll stream, next week is Chinese New Year's, and I'll be celebrating that with my family, so the week after I'll be back, I suppose. Until then, lots of twists, and actually, at least we know how, like, the nurse Chihiro Morimura died. So I'll catch ya in about 2 weeks.